Nikita Miller take 49 wickets at 10.7 apiece. You know?
Exactly.
No, me not care how bad the batting is. The man will do that, my boss. Don't tell me just because man Michael Rowling will dominate at the test level, he must better for Jamaica than that man there. Alright then, greetings and salutations and welcome to the sports desk on a very rainy afternoon. My name is Euclid Orville Neville Hickey.
And my name is Christopher Zidane-Matches. Good afternoon to the listeners on a very rainy day indeed.
Yeah. Well, I want to start, people. Naturally, no the Western squad is named, and I want to take up that. Basketball issues there, football issues there, but I'm sure, we'll get in those as well. One of the discussions that we were having about 3 weeks ago, or maybe a little bit more than that, is Raheem Cornwall not being considered for selection for T20 cricket. And somebody asked me, how would I know that he's not considered? And I laughed as somebody who, fairly connected to people close to the cricket. Raheem Cornwall is not in the squad to go to Australia for the test series. And it seems the entire Caribbean knows that the selectors were considering him. Eh? The selectors actually had picked him, had told him that he'd be going, but then some late-minute concern about his weight came in and them decided to pick Rastan instead. So the truth is, if you are close to the circles of West Indies cricket, it's not that big a mystery to know when them considering people and when they are not. So that's point one. But Rastan Chase, people. Rastan Chase in 2021 played 6 games. He was taking wickets at 46.75 apiece. In 2020, 5 test matches, he was taking wickets at 41.92 apiece. So in his last 11 test matches, Rastan is taking wickets somewhere between 41 and 46 apiece. I'm not so sure if Rastan is the man. If you look at his batting, in 2020, Rastan averaged 17.4 in the 5 games he played. And in 2021, he was averaging 12.73 in the 6 games he played. Is Rastan Chase the right choice? It just weird to me. I understand he did get 100 in a club game like Barbados. I don't know if it is on that basis why he got selected, but it's just weird. He has not performed in Test cricket the last 2 years with neither bat nor ball. But he's there because he's slim. I can't know what that is. One more thing, people. On this Nikita Miller and Michael Holden thing. I can't believe the level of... But I don't even want to say it that way. The one question that you must ask yourself. Who has performed better for Jamaica? That's a very easy question to answer. Which of the two has performed better for Jamaica?
Isn't that subjective, though, Orville?
But who would you say has performed better for Jamaica?
No, I would have. Me not go with Nikita Miller because me believe that every spinner may say come. Nikita Miller might be the best of the lot, but every spinner come dominates the region in the last decade.
No, not every spinner.
All the good ones.
Not all of them do what Nikita Miller has done.
I said that already. I said that he's the best of the lot. But I'm saying if you go by the merely numbers, then all of them would be better than every other bowler or most bowlers from yesteryear. Something most wrong with that. You have to consider that. In my analysis, I consider that. So I'm not just giving say, all right, the record is better statistically. It means that this bowler is better for Jamaica.
So you believe that Michael Rowling has performed better for Jamaica than Nikita Miller?
I don't know.
You don't know?
I'm not going by the numbers because...
Then what are you going by? Because me tell you, you know that.
No.
Take away Michael Rowling's test record. So we don't know him as a test cricket.
Let me leave you on it. I don't want to get in it. I come on in the shipping port. Because I don't agree. I think this...
If we forget his test record, then how many are we would have rated?
It's not a Michael Rowling thing for me, It's that spinners are good spinners are just dominating the batsmen now.
But all right, you know what I would love somebody to do? Somebody telling me that, yeah man, but Rowling is a great bowler. Every great act in bowling that we hear say Rowling do is what he does in test cricket. That is the point I'm making.
All right, you're on the cricket team.
Yes.
Can take on.
All right,
so shipping port now, who come on the radio early September, and I was telling him that he don't understand the thing, and him say me no know football, and him say whisper from KC, average, ordinary. And I say no, you can't say that, my boss. This is which game you watch. Now people, we in the second round now, and every team play bad teams, decent teams, and very good teams up until this point. Now this is for all schoolboy football, not just Manning Cup alone. Most goals in all of schoolboy football is Dejan Richards of Kingston College with 19 goals. Now, if he's an ordinary schoolboy footballer, then every single forward that played Manning Cup this year pretty much must be seen as ordinary. If the top scorer is ordinary, then everybody ordinary.
All right, Chipping Port, you will deal with that, I'm sure. Big up to the Manning's team. With dismantle Edwin Allen Saturday. Must be taken seriously now as one of the teams to watch. Big up Dirk Brown. Dirk Brown is one of them unheralded heroes to the Manning's. The Manning's
Boy,
resurgent.
I hear some big controversy with Manning, but I'm not sure if I can say it. The person will give me the go ahead to say it yet.
But I feel big up the Vitas and Litris Morris. We have the first call now.
Yes, Omar.
All right. Omar.
What one, Mr. Higgins?
Boy, I'm there.
I wonder the captain of the Guyana over there. I wonder if in that decides some boy can't be a part of this now. Making try to hard to go at the World Cup.
Edmire.
Yeah. Wonder we need to say this is not come and matter why can't put my name in this record and be a part of this team, you know.
I don't know.
So
And I think at that, but
yeah.
Yeah.
But so Harvey, they give me an SBA for do, right?
But they give you an SBA.
Yeah, an SBA for do.
What that again? Oh, to find out how many points Liverpool get against the bottom 10 as opposed to the top 10.
Yeah.
But so far,
in 4 or 5 years.
But this is alone show me that I need to go to the SBA then, because the test paper come with all of the answer.
No man, you forgive me this thing over the last 4 or 5 years.
No, but
the thing that you're telling us about Klopp's team and his style is not a this season thing.
yeah, but
So I say if you come with a record since Klopp there at Liverpool, then the record shows that he drops more points against small teams.
But Harvey, no, can I show you that in the mobile?
No, I'm saying give me the record for the last 4 or 5 years.
But Omar, didn't you change your argument from losing merely to the bottom teams and teams that play the low block? You changed from that to low block. You said his tactics struggles against teams that play the low block.
So your tactics don't struggle against
Leeds was very, very open, my boss. That was one of the most open football games this season in the Premier League.
Alright,
So don't use Leeds, my boss.
No, man, alright, so me hear Leeds. I was Manchester United.
But Manchester
Manchester United did that.
No, hold on. But I gave you an assignment to do.
But when you did this, he switched his argument.
And now me think the man do the assignment, or you never do the
No,
assignment.
him switch your argument. When they told him to go and check what he did against the bottom 10 versus top 10, him say him not talking merely bad teams. Him talking about teams that part the most.
Yeah, then how you come in to say you do the SBA?
And Leeds don't part no bus. They take your licks.
No, man, they do the SBA in a Harvard. But me I said to you, but this season shows you that.
No, but your argument is not a this season argument though. So this season can't tell me nothing. If you tell me that this season it is so, then that's a different argument. We have that. But you tell me that Klopp's team over the years gets more points or struggles to beat the worst teams. And I'm saying get me the record, top 10, bottom 10, and win the argument. Me think that they are come win the argument.
No, but when you have to argue, you have to go on the compilation.
Until then, me don't want what you tell me what happened in the last 10 years.
But the fact is, where your eyes right now. So me just a cherish.
Omar, there are 38 Premier League games every season. Going back 5 years, 5 times 38 is almost 200 games.
Yeah.
I am saying get me the record for those 200 games. Don't tell me about the last 12. That can't work, my boss.
So the last 12 no support not that.
I am saying the last 12 may very well be an anomaly that isn't consistent with the last 200 games. So don't tell me what happens in the last 12 games. I'm not interested. Your argument is not about Klopp 2022. Your argument is that since Klopp come to Liverpool, him get more points. The lesser teams then take more points off him than the bigger teams.
So Zidane,
why you tell me about this season?
No man. This team really exposed my argument to another dimension. You know, but as I said, we still have to do my compilation.
Yeah, man, do the compilation and come win. I say you all look good now. Just come and say, all right, over the last 5 years, here are the records against the top 10, and here's the record against the bottom 10, and win the argument.
So Zidane,
yes.
What was the teams you had in your top 4? The title contenders this season for the EPL.
I had City to win.
Yeah, City to win. So
Yeah.
I had nobody else.
No.
So
You had Liverpool.
yeah, man, I had Liverpool.
Yes.
And I did tell you that Arsenal was going to be a good team this season, did I?
No, I thought Arsenal would be a top 4 team as well.
Oh,
Yes.
but you never see them going to win the title. You never see them going to win the title.
No, me never have them to win the title. But they're looking serious about it.
But they're looking serious.
Yeah.
Just like I'm tell us, City take a backstage by losing Jefferson, Sterling, and
Well, what do
Jenkins,
you mean? What do you mean by that?
yeah, man, City becomes a weaker team than they were.
Oh,
And that was the reason why I told you that they weren't going to win in the major title.
City's a weaker team without Jesus and Sterling.
Is that not factual, is that?
No, sir. Them had Maris, my boss, a bigger side than last year.
Alright, so you remember that was my argument that the Premier League now is more competitive because with City formation, they are going to do well with teams that give them back the ball. And we have a lot of teams now who are going to play them up front. That was my argument, right?
I don't remember the details. Liverpool was going to win the league and City not winning anything.
And City not going to win no major title. So they're not going to win in the Champions League and they're not going to win the English League either.
Okay.
So that's the two-way argument. Cool?
Yes.
Oh, look here. Go ahead.
My prediction of the second in the table, my boss, 2 points behind the leaders. You down at 9th.
Yeah, man. So remember, I also said that the teams like both are going to get a statue.
I also remember during that conversation, I told you that Liverpool should not be seen as automatic. And Liverpool, Geego and Bagio and Demo and all I want to take me on my boss. And you see it?
Yeah, man.
What you must do is come and say, yes, sir, Zidane. You know the football. Come in an argument with me, see me in my boss.
No,
no, man. It can't be that.
Omar, you can't go around Zidane.
None at all.
Which way are we?
The fact that Liverpool are struggling is something none of we didn't think about. None of we never expect this with Liverpool.
That's not well.
You can't go around this, my boy.
But I remember that they never have Arsenal. I mean, they have Arsenal in the
No, fine, but I admit that I never say Arsenal seriously challenging City for the title. I agree. I never saw that. You never did it.
No, come again.
You never did either.
Me never tell you that, Jordan?
No.
Yeah, man, I said that, man.
You said Arsenal would do well.
And the callers can't.
No,
people can't tell you that because I told you that.
Nice try, Omar.
I told you that Arsenal, Tottenham, Liverpool, and I think Chelsea was going to finish in the top 4.
All right, Omar.
All right, Omar.
All right, Omar.
Big up.
Cool.
Who that we have? Mammee Bay?
Disciple numero uno.
Oh, we'll take the break first. We'll take the break. We're coming back. All right.
Yeah, it's not Mammee.
Mammee Bay is still there, man.
Mammee Bay is there. Oh.
Me notice it on our side, Mammee Bay, you know.
No, man.
You're there now.
I don't know if Mammee Bay gone up the road and make big call up the road, you know, man. A big performance, Mammee Bay, you know.
All right, my boss.
So watch you know, because, hey, Zidane, the question where you ask for the, me give you the answer for it quickly. Because you ask me, say, how long do me want to complain about the station down here? When my taxi driver, Leroy, I want to big him up. Because he say, meet you to a little something.
Yes.
Yeah, man, he say, meet you at Jackson, and he meet the Messiah, I want cricket match Kaiser. So he say, him download the app on his phone and he just hook up it on him car radio and him and him customer them listen.
Yeah, that's what most people are doing now.
Yeah, I understand. But Mammee Bay don't have that phone, so no guys now solicit one for Mammee Bay, man. I want to know.
You know, the great people out there, man, were listening, my boss.
Well, me I throw it out there, man. Because Mammee Bay miserable, because I not hear the show.
Yeah, I think the technical people are saying there's an issue at your side of St. Anne. In your side of St. Anne.
Cannot correct, man. I hear about 29 or 30 at the radio station. What the hell happened to KLAS, man?
Well, I feel your pain.
Yeah, I understand.
You understand what I say, Messiah?
Yeah, I feel your pain.
Anyway, I'm going to move on. Because watch you now. Harville.
Yes.
Who you that live out of the West Indies side? Who that has been left for, what I say?
Well, I mean, I know, you know. It's a very difficult question, though.
But what's up? So hold on. What me want to know, Harvey? Is Raymond Reefer a better batsman than Shai Hope? Why would Raymond Reefer in my...
Shai Hope is a proven failure at Test cricket, my boss.
Mercy. So
we know that. We know that Shai Hope has played 30 odd games and has done nothing. 25 average. We don't know that Raymond Reefer will do worse.
Raymond Reefer is nothing at all in cricket.
No, but I'm saying we already know that Shai Hope has
But
given.
we already know that Raymond Reefer is a failure before me.
No, man, you have to give him a chance. Whether he should bat at 3 is another argument. But
Oh gosh.
we know that Shea Hope has failed all him career, my boss.
But Avil, when West Indies cricket gone down to where Reefer a bat at 3.
No, batting at
Meter
3.
in Avil.
Batting at 3 is a different argument. I don't think he should be batting at 3.
Not even 4. Raymond Reefer shouldn't be stepping at 4.
Don't argue about Raymond Reefer batting at 3. Me and you are at one with that. Jermaine Blackwood or Nkrumah Banda must bat 3 and the debutants they must go down the road. But Raymond Reefer, Shea Hope is not the answer to a problem. Shea Hope has gotten 30 odd games.
So, is there any other cricketer in the West Indies apart from Reefer or Hope or that include? Tell me, Avil.
We're struggling to. Probably I'd pick Brandon King.
Oh, you mean probably, man. Then Brandon King, that must be a better proposition than any one of them.
But me I say Raymond Reefer is regional cricket we play now. Raymond Reefer has been a steady little performer.
When he played against New Zealand, did he not make a look at 30 or something?
Him not as bad as OPD.
Original cricket is poor, Avil.
But then why you go pick people off?
That twiddle the arm can just come mesmerize our back.
So what you want us to pick?
Clue.
What is it you want us to pick the team on?
Man, well, we have to find some of that. But right now, me would have never have Raymond if I in my squad.
You would have a man who has regularly failed at Test cricket.
I feel badly as well.
Regularly feel Avil, but we must can find somebody else, man. Must.
Who? Then tell me who.
Boy, Avil, me don't know, but you must you.
But you can't come and pressure the man and pressure Raymond Reefer and have the replacement.
We must can find somebody else.
Hey, me's a cricket guru when it's suited me, you know. You get me? You see anytime me I say what you know what I'm say me is a cricket guru, you know. Yes, so when me telling no things we don't know I hear, me are the worst thing since sliced bread, you know. It's a very convenient tag. But no, the point I make, Raymond Reefer, my boss.
Yeah.
In first class cricket, him is now him average 27. Most of the top man them no much better than that. And him can outdone some man field as well.
Anyway, Avil, horse racing quickly. Come realize a boy you call them come like they not start horse racing.
Yeah.
Minute your man won a race on Sunday, I think it was. One of them, we don't call it a trophy racing, we don't call it commentator's trophy. Yeah, so you remember minute your man Avil?
Remember the name, yeah.
The same horse who was involved in a dead heat with further and beyond. And it took the racing commission about nearly a year for them to settle that issue. You remember that dead heat thing there?
I'm not sure. Yes.
Yes, I remember. Because at the time till he passed and his son took over.
Yeah.
So, I don't know whether that have to do with anything, but it look like every house I try warm up now for the big race in December for eat a food.
Okay.
You understand?
Yeah. All right.
Little Samson.
Yes, Mammee Bay.
Big up on yourself. Diego, big up.
All right, my boy.
Best. Chris Lynch, Rooney, big up.
Why are you bigging up Chris Lynch?
Chris Lynch is a good Samaritan to me.
Oh, the Samaritan. I think I based on sports discussion.
No, man, sports.
Can start in what in thing water them now in terms of sporting discussions, you know. So, wow, a good Samaritan. All right,
yeah, man, fine action. All of them, big up.
All right, my boy.
Big up. Who is it? Red Force?
Hello.
Hello. This is Red Force.
Yeah.
What's up, Red Force?
Yeah, me there.
Yeah.
You no matter who compete for the title, you know, your team now go win the league, man.
Arsenal?
No, sir. Arsenal and your team, brother. No Man City your team.
No, sir.
You know, top bring Arsenal from Bengal for Arsenal, man.
No, sir.
Pandemic time, you top bring Arsenal, you know, and gone over City, you know.
Who's your team?
My team, Liverpool and my team.
You know, no pressure, man. You know, if you're concerned about Liverpool and not concerned about Zidane and who Zidane bring.
Yeah, man. You do right with the prediction, man. You say Liverpool have a struggle. You understand? Nobody can do on the argument. You do right on that.
Yes.
Yeah. Sorry again.
Yes, man.
Yeah, more ask about this cricket now. We're open to Jamaica and I 4 days. And like him, I go open to Jamaica and I Super 50 too. When name Leroy Log.
Yeah. What about him?
Where him come from?
I know he used to go home, I'm not even sure where him come from. But he used to go home. Lick the cricket ball hard and thing.
I don't really know nothing about him still, you know.
Savage, man. Him have some...
You are the cricket guru.
Then why when me telling you, why this cricket guru thing?
No, but why? No, you are the cricket guru, you know, but when you talk argument, we have to get beaten upon him, and him will beat you.
Like what? Like when me telling you, Sir Michael Rowling was not special for Jamaica, but he was special for West Indies.
Well, me never hear the argument there, so we can't talk to
Why not? Hey, Michael Rowling, based on my figures, and I could be wrong, the last time me checked Mikey played 25 games in Jamaica without ever taking a 5-wicket haul.
Yes.
Nikita played 90 games for Jamaica with 27 5-wicket haul and 7 10-wicket haul.
How many games Nikita play?
90. 27 times 5-wicket haul. I even bring up the question of being feared, my art. Assuming my figures are right, Mikey never get a 5-wicket haul and was taking wickets mid-20s apiece. Which are the two you think opposing teams would be more worried about when they have a game?
In what context?
Throw out them down and win the game.
Yeah, most likely Nikita Miller.
When me say Nikita Miller would be more feared than Mikey, it is in the context that opposing teams are going to worry more about Nikita bowling you out than Mikey. No one basic
regional cricket.
Regional.
Well, if
they don't Nikita not play test cricket.
One thing me no want if me I go play some regional cricket, me prefer face Nikita.
No man, not based on what them used to do. No simple argument that's done. You have to do better than that, man.
But,
come on.
But Orfield, what?
I'm saying if Mikey never take a 5-wicket haul in regional cricket, when I play against Barbados, we don't expect Mikey to bowl it down.
Against who? They play different people.
Who was more feared in their time? Was Michael Rowling more feared?
No, you construct the thing better.
Then
so you must be better
than me. Then that mean, man, because the two of them clearly never played
there
together.
You go.
So I'm saying, when Nikita was playing, was opposing batsmen far more scared of Nikita Miller, what he will do to them, or what Mikey will do to opposing teams?
No, because them can't bat.
But go on, Red Force.
Yeah. So me as you know, Leroy look now, you say my ball beater, right?
Yeah, man, him savage pan the pull and the hook and him lick you over the top.
So me ask you a question. Him play now under 15 or no, under 19?
Did Leroy play youth cricket?
Because me can't understand why my little lefty cricketer can't get on the side, you know.
Who that?
Team in the squad, Mackenzie.
Mackenzie now play for the developing team, man.
Oh.
The academy team.
So we never see him in the Jamaica squad. I wonder how him get no pick in our squad.
No man, if no lie, goodly I'm a captain or senior man down at the thing.
Okay. Because true, I don't really know nothing about Lug.
Lug did play West Indies under 19 cricket in 2013.
Okay. Yeah, so more, before I go now, more big up man like Shipping Port, Garvey, Pioneer and Bagio. Them man, they make a program nice at the time, you know.
Shipping Port?
Yeah, man, Shipping Port. I'm a virgin, man.
Oh, that's why.
Yeah. I give my big up. But me at that man, I make a program nice, man like Garvey, Pioneer, Bagio. You understand?
All right, sir.
And you go, I left something for the racers, man, them now.
Yes.
More than come and explain the racer to me. Me never punt yesterday or nothing, so no. Ball me a ball, I cry. Because last time I talk something, man, tell me I cry. Anyway, the third race, yesterday I came on a spark. 2-year-old race, maiden race. The 7 horse win the race. But the 7 horse cost a lot of trouble in the race. Lick out horse in the race, and yet still, they never take the race from the 7 horse. More know how that, I mean, ask the lesser thing on that, and they see what they move the horse. So me not understand. So me want more man like Prince Green, punt that turf fight and him, man, and Wayne from Puma. I want to come explain to me. All right? Yeah, big up.
All right, who is that now? Mount Salem?
Yes, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, Wagwa.
Yes, Mr. Higgins.
Yeah.
I want to ask you one question.
Yeah.
Who do you think the batsman in nowadays between 2010 and 2020 when Nikita played, who do you think they would fear more? Mikey Holding or Nikita Miller?
Based on Holding's test record, Holding. Based on Holding's regional record, Nikita Miller. The thing simply enough. Hey, here's the question I want to ask you. I want to know, understand me. If you didn't know, tell me the performances of Holding in first class cricket that you have heard about or watched or read about that makes him special in regional cricket. All the things that you're not going to tell me about Michael Holding is making my point for me, you know. That over to boycott. Him lick down chapel them. Him run with someone over England, take 14 wickets. These were all Michael Holding, the test cricketer.
So let me ask you, if you have one space leave for this Jamaican team,
Lord.
and Nikita Miller and Mikey Holland walking through the door in regional cricket, who would you pick?
And if Michael Woolen never played Test cricket,
No,
if we do it,
you know.
but me tell you,
Knowing
say,
what
me,
you
but
know.
hey, knowing what I know now,
Yes.
I know that Michael Woolen, when he played Test cricket, was an awesome fast bowler, one of the best ever. Give me Michael Woolen. However, if we don't know that Michael Woolen played Test cricket, so we now use them facts there. We don't know nothing about him as a Test cricketer. Everything we want to know about Michael Woolen at Test cricket, we couldn't know it, about. When we talk about Brian Lara, we saw Brian Lara doing very special things from him was a youth cricketer and a regional cricketer, Tell me the special things that Woolen do in regional cricket. Is Test cricket make we know some Mike is special, We no can't get that. We see Brian Lara and Sherwin Campbell and some man do some special things in local cricket, in regional cricket. All the special things we know about Mikey. At Test cricket make we know. We're coming back. All right, Mount Salem.
Yes.
Fine. I agree. I understand what you're saying, while I still disagree.
No, but what's in there to disagree?
Nowadays, that Nikita Miller.
I'm asking you, my boss. How do you know that Michael Holding could bowl in regional cricket? How do you know that?
Repeat that.
How do you know that Michael Holding was a good or special bowler in regional cricket? How do you know?
Remember, first of all, Michael Holding did not play enough regional games.
No. You didn't answer the question that I'm asking you. I'm asking you this. How do you know that Michael Holding was a special regional bowler? How do you know that?
Based on his exploits in international cricket.
And that is the fallacy in the argument, my boss. Listen to the question and listen to the answer. And that is what is causing all of Uno to get this wrong. How do you know he was a special fast bowler in regional cricket? Because of his exploits in international cricket. That makes sense, my boss? I'm saying take away what we know about Holding in Test cricket, which is difficult, because we are seeing in our minds, I are gliding and out down everybody up at top there. We are see that in our minds. We don't know, no what he was like in regional cricket.
Well, to your point, don't Mr. Higgins, which is fair. A lot of players, not just in cricket, excel at the smaller level more than how they excel
yes,
at the higher level, and vice versa.
And I'm saying it is because he did so. Let me give you an example. Michael Woolen first played first-class cricket for Jamaica in 72-73. Right? That's where him come to the fore. Michael Woolen was averaging 40 yards per wicket that first season, You understand the point I'm making?
Right. I understand the point. Yeah.
When he just came on and people, but you are quick, but him not really that out down nobody. He was taking wickets in his first, granted them days, he must have 3 or 4 game in play. 43 apiece. By the time, and the next season in play, he wasn't special either. Now, as he went on, his figures got better, but he was never seen as a dominant regional bowler.
Zidane, one of Zidane's favorite footballer.
Yeah.
Is a prime example.
Who that?
Juna Fleming excelled so well at the schoolboy level. And if you would gonna go after what he did at the Jamaican level, he's ordinary.
No, man.
So
listen.
one player might excel at one level.
Don't use amateur versus senior as an example.
Me want somebody to tell me, take away when you're talking about Michael Holding, the great bowler, don't tell me about him as a test bowler and then tell me something about it. That's all.
Right. I want to make one last quick point.
Yeah.
I agree with you about Sanchez, and but I'm hard to pick the midfielder. No, not the midfielder, the defender. But I agree with the Sanchez and the keeper for Real Madrid. That used to keep for Real Madrid.
Yeah, man. Hugo Sanchez would have helped. Yeah.
Mr. Matthews.
Yes.
From the year 2000 till now, I have 5 club teams. I'm not talking about their women's team, just their men's national team.
Yeah.
The best. I have Man U at 5, Chelsea 4, Barcelona 3, Bayern Munich 2, Real Madrid 1. What do you think about that?
So sounds okay. From 2000 until now.
From 2000 until now, yes. Just 2000 until
so
now.
Real Madrid at number 1 sounds logical.
Yes, Bayern Munich 2, Barcelona 3,
all right.
Chelsea 4.
We have some others, my boss.
United 5.
Yeah, man. So sounds logical, my boss.
All right, have a good day.
Yeah, man. Big up Mount Salem.
Shipping port. Shipping Port.
Jack in the box.
Yes, the great shipping.
Dylan Matthews.
Yes, my boss.
Yes, today I know you're there. You know why today I know you're there. I'm telling you, I come, my heat today, I all sweat.
Do the smart thing and avoid.
Can't believe me.
No, man, you're smart, my boss.
You see, as Jack in the box. No, man,
just apologize to Whisper, my boss.
Apologize to him, man.
Apologize for calling this wonderful player average.
Listen, man, I don't want to go deep in this tale tomorrow. I don't want.
You're not coming back tomorrow,
All right. Definitely will.
Do your thing, man.
I'm not working tomorrow afternoon, but let me tell you something.
Yeah. No, you don't say not get tonight. You don't say not get tonight.
Not today. You know why I'm Jack in the box? So when the name call me, just pop up.
All right, no boss.
Friday after I come off, yeah, Liverpool man call me. I tell you, Liverpool man. You send a call a program and a man make a man come up with a argument and I make him suggestion. If you can add to it, you add to it. But I try to be lick him by saying because there's name I'm gonna put third man right and the man from yesterday can't play. Don't do that, Rasta.
No, man, the man that challenge your 11, the man that think your 11 credible.
Eh?
He's challenging your 11, he doesn't think it's credible.
That's why I make him know, say, all right, my one not credible, but yeah, one of the things where the man come with. Him come and send no man for the 2000 could make the team none at all. So is he telling me that no man from the 90s could make the 70s and 80s team, based on his analogy?
No, I guess he's saying that the quality has dipped significantly since 2000.
No, the quality, no, he has gotten whole. Still in the whole field.
We say I'm old.
Yeah, I say go. Because I feel like nobody no better than who you used to watch play during your time.
Yeah, I see what you mean.
So nobody no excel because you're still in the whole field.
Because I think Andre Steele was a top quality schoolboy football.
Then all them names you mentioned Kibaki all the way the man said no. Yeah, madman man Kibaki all the way.
Oh, me forget I like a brother than Andre Steele, you know.
Yeah, man, from Bridgeport, man. Man, it's special, man. Yes.
Listen. Marvin Morgan and the man are shut down. You can't do that. Carry them. Alex Marshall.
Me not Marvin Morgan up there.
Alex Marshall a wicked player, brother. You watch Marvin Morgan doing his money cup days?
Yes, for St. George's College.
And you think he wasn't a cut above the rest of the team there?
No, not. Yeah, for when he was playing, yes, but overall, if I rank him amongst others, we would have him up there.
All right. He mentioned Irving English too. But whether if you ever mention Irving English, why you leave out Alberto Frey and Anthony Pete, who was better player than Irving in the same team? Irving a big player.
Everybody asking me about Irving. Why you not have Irving in this team?
No, because listen what going on. If you go mention Irving, I'm going to call about 15 other names. A lot of names may come off fight to never put it.
But them say how you have Baby Ghana in the team and do have Irving.
You see, even Nathaniel Barnes he mentioned. Me leave out Nathaniel Barnes. Nathaniel Barnes a big player from Donga Marvel.
No, somebody asking me specifically, Shipping Port, somebody asking me specifically to ask you, oh, you have Baby Ghana in the team and not English?
Baby over English?
Yes.
They ask that person if that person is the Baby Ghana play wing back. Before you move up.
No, it's asking me, you explain now, the person.
No, man, I tell you, all right, it's a Baby Ghana at left back. I saw Baby Ghana playing for Walmart before they move him to central midfield.
Yeah.
Baby Ghana was a big tackler and he was a big wing back.
Me doubt it.
As little as him big.
Me don't know for sure because I never see them at the school boy. But me doubt it.
Baby Ghana, we give the wow factor as a wing back.
Me doubt it, my boss. Me doubt Baby Ghana could tackle any better. Hold on a Shipping Port. Based on what I saw from Baby Ghana, 19. So I'm never far from 18 as a schoolboy at 17. As a tackler,
when you saw Baby Ghana at 19, I play midfield.
I find it difficult to believe that Baby Ghana at any point in his career was a better tackler than Irving English.
No, when Baby Ghana was playing wing back, I never said he was a better tackler. But for me, my choice at wing back, I would go with Baby Ghana. If a man chose Irving English, I go beat him. That is your choice, Rasta. I can't blame him. I go beat him for that. But another thing, when even I mentioned Vertio, Andre Vertio. It's when I listen about the program this morning, I realized, but Vertio was on my list from home. When I did a record, I just thought I made me just bring up, but I just write down some name, and I leave out Andre Vertio as a wicked midfielder. But I never have a starting 11, I can't tell you the reason why I was a comeback. Mm-hmm. All right. Here's another thing too. Some players on my left out, Everton Bunty could have mentioned, Geddes Alexander out of Calabar, Chippy McDonald and them man. I could have mentioned them name that Dada Daly. I don't mention a whole heap of name my left out. So you can't kill me for left out a lot of names. But it was about 10 minutes on the program. But
all right, sir.
Give me a minute after I come back. Maybe defend the argument against Andy Williams.
All right, cool. Hold the line. We're coming. All right. Shipping Port. Yeah, man. Andy Williams.
All right. Andy Williams, though. Andy Williams was a talented footballer out of Georgia. 14. Make him name as a 14-year-old. But Andy Williams never live up to the bill. Where must say Andy Williams? When we left Andy Williams out to the side. He in a big team as a young youth, but he never live up to the bill as his potential.
Oh, he just fitted it nicely in a big side. That's what he did.
Yeah, man. But it's a big player, you know, a good player. But he never. Even when Ali Rose them leave the team, Trevor Spencer them out. Trevor Spencer bring the side.
Hey, Shipping Port. It's sweet. You take Andy Williams because I remember big YouTube channel post about you look at you. Sean come take me and tell me about Andy Williams.
Let me say something, Sean. Let me kill it if you have Andy Williams. If you have Andy Williams, dominate schoolboy football.
Yeah, man, take him.
2000, you see 2000 when the Virgin I say, no ball, I'm going to name some midfielder who dominate schoolboy football over Andy Williams. Marlon Brown out of Spanish Town in number 10. Tyree McGee. You have
Tyree McGee a bigger schoolboy footballer than Andy Williams? The bomber?
Yeah, man. Yes, man. Scarrow, down at Georges, Tantan. Remember Tantan you were there for the
Yeah, man, Tantan is bad for you.
Dada DL up at GSC. Rum Geego baller. As a schoolboy midfielder.
But the man beats Andy Williams.
Andy Williams better and come and defend Andy Williams better than any of them one about it in a money for football.
All right, yes.
Take it, please.
You say it's a minute. Your minute, girl.
All right.
I'm let the brother get it on here. Big call of Chris Lynn.
All right, let me just give one. Because this Michael Rowling thing I want to understand. Michael Rowling's first 3 seasons in first class cricket. You know how much he was getting wickets at people? 51. It doesn't matter. He get a little bit better towards the middle part of his career. But in his first 3 seasons in regional cricket, Michael Rowling took 16 wickets in those 3 seasons at the unflattering cost of 51 runs each. Nothing special. He became a very special test bowler, but everybody was surprised when he gained West Indies thing. He probably learned to play regional cricket better by when he was a test cricketer. But that may talk about people. Anyway, Bagio
the Great. No?
Yeah, man, people are going there.
Yes, Bagio.
Yeah. I don't know why I even make out the camera done that with that cinema. So see that, could it be the batsman that Mikey Rowling is bowling against to make him figures look so? Would that be the batsman that Nikita?
No, you know, as an intelligent youth, me think say Michael, because Michael Rowling.
Could it be that the bowler?
Hold on, you ask me a question. But you hold on, Bagio, you ask me a question.
And you know, say we're so good.
But you're not hearing me.
All of the bulk of the wickets never left on Mikey Rowling.
But you're not hearing me.
Could it be that?
But you're hearing me.
Let me move on from that.
Bagio.
Shipping Port.
But you sound like him not hearing us.
No sound like him here.
You hearing us?
Hello?
Hello?
No.
Yeah, hear us or you not hear us?
I'm hearing you now.
You're hearing me now?
Yeah, I hear now.
Yeah.
All right, just say you're moving on. So go on.
Yeah, we'll move on.
Yeah.
All right. Shipping Port. I want to give you my crown as a schoolboy analyst. But you said some things that I have to wonder, brother. You understand? First of all, Baby Gardner was no special wing back in school, brother. You understand? You don't know where you get that from, brother. You say he was special, but yet they move him. Why did they move him from wing back to start playing midfielder? The Baby Gardner that I know in school, brother, was a little dribbler. You understand me? And him could have gone with a little dribbling thing or whatever. You don't know Baby Gardner as a big tackler. You understand? I don't even think Renee Simons brought him in the team for no big tackler wing back, brother. Renee Simons brought him in the team because of the formation that he was playing and because he knows him have coverage on there with Pepe then. You understand? And could have gone down the flank and go out.
No, you know, we're not pressuring him about Baby because Baby must have been special because he played for Harborview as a teenage boy as well, you know.
What position he play for?
I'm not sure, but in clear him can play football at a high level.
No, we're not talking. We're talking.
It's just that somebody asked a question about why not Irving English at left back as opposed to Baby.
But that is the position we are arguing about. We not argue Baby Gardner as a footballer. Yeah,
I see what you mean.
Yeah. Baby Gardner can play ball.
You're saying he was more technical than robust and strong in defense. Yeah, man, I see what you mean.
I don't know where you get that from, brother. I forced me to hear that, brother. You understand? He came into the system as a little youth where can go on with a little thing, go up and go on with a little thing. I remember saying he was replaced in a mess, Bessam was no robust tackler either. And I think that's clearly Rooney was not looking for no wing back to be no robust tackler. You understand me? So we don't know where get that from. You understand?
But let me ask you about you, because it's your two ball of them, you know. Him have
I'm getting there, brother.
Yes.
You have a brother for Tivoli Garden here, Upton Williams, who used to play a wing back, a left footer in England now in the army. He's a better wing back than Baby Gardner. I didn't think Baby Gardner spending much time at wing back in school, so even not talk about that neither. You understand me? I say, so I don't know where we get that from. You understand me? I say, so I know you don't even know about Upton Williams.
No.
You understand? All right. And he better than Baby Gardner. I don't know. I don't know. You follow me? I say?
Yes.
Yeah. Andy Williams, no. Oh, God, shipping for that. At this, me take with the crown for you, brother, and give somebody else, brother. Andy Williams, brother. You see Andy Williams, when say in a special.
Man, you know, man, call about 18, man. You better Andy Williams, brother.
No, brother.
I got up a Tantan, brother. Right?
No. Tantan is going to get a sentimental pick from me, because I help grow him. You know him. You understand me? So, and he bring a school. You understand? So, he might get a sentimental pick. But if I show that about football, and we will get the name the Bomber from in school, brother, and a Jamaica, he'll get that from. You understand me? I say?
Yeah.
And that you was just lazy, and he have a uptown mentality. You understand me? I say? And we will have never don't play no club football in Jamaica, you know. You understand? So
didn't he play for Real Mona?
Yeah. As I look at you,
he didn't play a lot of senior football in Jamaica.
No, you understand? In club, you understand? And even that general, brother, don't make shipment for come for the foot until London, brother. You understand me? I say, Andy Williams was a general footballer, brother, in school. You understand? Andy Williams can take the ball them far, good. Andy Williams.
Right, what Tripping Point is asking me to ask you is that, was he a dominant schoolboy footballer, or was he a very talented schoolboy footballer? You're saying there could be a difference.
No, he was a dominant schoolboy footballer.
When Shana get mad, Shana say him dominant.
Yeah, man, he's jumping a big man. Andy Williams was in a big side, brother.
Yes, and he stood out.
Yes, and he stood out, brother, as a little.
And he played 2 seasons. Played alongside Ali Rose and stood out.
He played against Ali Rose, he played against Yo-Yo.
Shana, can your producers you are too.
Yes. Andy Williams' name is going to depend the match card, brother. Andy Williams, and it's not like it depend the match card, just depend match card. So, you understand me? I say, Andy Williams is a big footballer, brother. You understand me? I say, I don't know if Andy Williams dominates schoolboy football in a big jar this style, brother. You understand me? I say,
all right, Bagio agree.
Boss man, tell Chipping Port say almost get the crown, but me not see my little act. Me not give the crown, brother. Chipping Port don't do that.
All right, the great.
Yeah, man, cool.
All right, good. Who we have now? Asta.
Where we gonna?
All right, so I'm gonna text my phone. No, hold on. We have an argument to give the listeners, like how we have look at time. After some man who have my expertise, and I'm actually we discuss some top all-time great players. Them say name your list in terms of football. You know me not have Pele. I'm say me look at a man's career not in one competition, and me go say 78 games to Pele. Then them say name your cricket all-time level average. You're gonna like this. So we put Bradman at the side. Chris Lynch, people, I call him up. Chris Lynch take me on and say, how can I omit Pele out of a football 11 and have Bradman in our top 6 in batting history? And you know, Chris Lynch have the audacity of saying to me, Arville, that Pele is more automatic in an all-time football level than Dan Bradman in a cricket all-time level. When this is Chris Lynch has lost his mind, people. Big bad Chris Lynch when they say my big call up on the radio.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that at all.
The man averaged 99. Even if you want to shave off 20 because of the era. A 70 at not much that. No 70 at that.
Yeah, man.
Then the man not top man, sitting in the top 6.
Even if you take off 30.
There you go.
Him still do that. Alright, who we have?
And a bag of man tell me say they must hold in and drop. You can call back now.
Yeah, man, no call back.
876-968-8117. That's 876-968-8117. Text WhatsApp line. We are read some today. 876-828-0925. That's 876-828-0925. But what's me? What do you want to talk about?
I don't know. You want to say something about basketball? Lakers finally.
Oh yes, it was that man. The Lakers winning against a Denver that was more fancied.
With Russell finally
looking
himself
good.
On the score sheet.
Yeah, man, was efficient and he came off the bench though, and he worked well with the team. But Lakers still not going anywhere still, because you know that they led the team in shooting percentage from 3-point range last night.
Yeah,
that is the main reason why Lakers won the game. But that going to happen very often. So Lakers is in big trouble this season. I think that was just a one-off situation, pretty much.
Mm.
Yeah, so, but it was, they finally gotten off the mark still.
Good to know. Good to know. All right, we're coming up to the 2 o'clock break. Get your calls in now. 876-968-8117. You have some space on the line. I know people will talk about the quality in the different eras, you know. But I think on still a miss. Rowan Nelson for Portmore. Who Bumpy used to play for? Rowan Nelson, Walter Boyd. Who are the better footballer? Walter Boyd. If you go by Premier League standards alone, Rowan Nelson may have. Now, Walter Boyd might have played at a time in football he had to play. And the quality was greater. You can't give me all them argument there if you don't want to know. Who is the bigger footballer between Walter Boyd and Bumpy Nelson?
Why was Bumpy better at the Premier League?
He used to score far more goals than
Walter. When me tell the man him say, other man will play for Jamaica better than Pearl because he will score far more goals. They might go around.
Me don't know, but when Rowan Nelson was a far more dominant goal scorer than Walter Boyd at the club level, people. So if we are talking about club football, I may pick a team based on Premier League performance alone, Bumpy Nelson over Walter Boyd. It doesn't mean that Walter Boyd is not the better striker. So if you should ask me, if you see Bumpy Nelson or Walter Boyd that come through a door now, and you want one out of the two, who me I go pick? Me I go pick Walter Boyd. Because since you don't give me no parameters. But if you tell me, based on what them doing in the Premier League, who you da go with, Chan? Bumpy Nelson. All right, I go with Lynx. Lynx.
Good afternoon, Linky. Our Lynx.
Yeah, man.
Yes.
Yes, I support the argument in a sense, you know, because just for the years back, the West Indian can bat still with that Nikita Miller.
Oh, the fact that the regional man them can't bat speed.
Right, I'm not picking Nikita Miller because when the ball come on for the bat, so that sends the play more stroke against Mikey Ward.
Yeah.
Yeah, because if Devon Smith is opening, and me have a team and me have Michael and me have with Nikita to face Devon Smith, you know, from a tactical standpoint.
West Indian definitely can't play spin because when you look over the years, you look at all them, you don't know over the last 25 years. None of Jamaican man average over 30 runs.
But why is that so though? When cricketers, remember one time when we just start watching cricket, you know, you rarely see a spinner in an attack, you know. Now in most attacks you have spinners and at least two sometimes. Why West Indies never adjust to spin? I don't understand the struggles and it's embarrassing some of the time, you know.
Alright, all our links, welcome back.
We take the break, we're coming back. Alright, welcome back. We're back with your links.
Yeah, man.
Yes.
And that's the simple truth. If you look right down to the ages, only two good batsmen ever can play spin in the last 25 years. One example is Shanda Paul and Lara. We know nobody can play spin. So once you bring on a spin and a turn and a ball a turn, then mesmerize them can't back.
You
got India and Jimmy Adams.
You should have addressed that by now, do you know?
Him and Brian Lara.
Yeah.
So we just can't play spin.
You've had some that were reasonable.
Like Bravo. Bravo was reasonable to spin.
Yeah, Sarwan,
Bravo, yeah.
Jimmy, Chris Gale himself and him there. You're not going to make 300 two times if you can't match spin.
And I did as a Nikita Miller played, you know. I remember Nikita Miller era.
Let me tell you something, people. If it is the last thing I'm going to do, I'm going to make you understand that Nikita Miller at one point was doing better in first class cricket than anybody who has ever bowled a cricket ball, you know. Not just in the West Indies, I talk about, you know. In 2013 or 2014, Nikita Miller was taking wickets at 15 apiece. Nobody in the history of cricket, from Eve Pitt Applegate Adam, had taken so many wickets at that rate at the time, you know.
I have a question.
That is what I talk about to the people. I want to just because Holding do well in a test cricket. And me want to tell me, boy, I pick Holding because what I see him doing in a regional cricket. Don't tell me that you rate Holding over him because I'm test record. You know what Viv Richards used to do in regional cricket? Mm-hmm. Not special, you know.
But I want to ask you a question.
All right, go on.
Why would some professional people who, if you pick the right team and West Indies win cricket match, you look good. You get more money. Who this man was that Dominic? I mentioned across the world in terms of his record.
Nobody
and
else.
This man, how much test match he play?
One. I am saying nobody else in the history of cricket. Me not talk about us in the West Indies, you know. In 2013, 2014, Nikita Miller had 300 odd wickets or 200, whatever, at 15 apiece. Nobody in world cricket, in the whole history of cricket, was taking so many wickets at that cheaper rate. Some conspiracy against the youth.
I don't understand it.
And Nikita Miller did very well. We did okay in one day cricket, you know. I'm saying if the youth they did get test game, Suleiman bend them out, down man in a test cricket. We don't know what that way, you know. We don't know.
All right, Linky is still there.
Links.
Yeah, man.
The man them tell me about holding in a regional cricket.
We just couldn't space in. I believe that one I think. So once a ball come across a certain way, look like the man them mesmerized. Lara and Shanda are the only man who could have stand up and play in the last 25 years and make any meaningful score.
Yeah.
So, the coach, when they bring in a bowling coach, they don't help none at all.
No, so the coach in show.
They're never ready.
So we need to can play spin.
Yeah.
We say Kohli excellent play spin. We say we go to New Zealand guy there with the eyeglass.
Daniel Vittori. Yeah, man. The two guys that down in Australia, they come off that thing, they mash up bad. So we just can't play spin. We don't know why. If a ball come on from the back, then stay there and swipe because they know everything. Once the wicket not fast and the ball not bounce through, stroke easier to play. That's how we're still there.
Yeah.
All right, sir. I could leave it there, not Linky.
All right, sir.
All right.
I apologize for my voice, though. I haven't called. Just a clarification to what Arvin said about Rowan Bumpy Nelson and Walter Boyd. Two different players, one a forward, one a striker. So I wouldn't compare both, actually. And one in terms of individuals who will make you go out and spend your money, Walter Boyd, par none. So if you are not a fan of a team and you want to watch individual on a Sunday, you would not go out and watch Rowan Bumpy Nelson. You'd go out and watch Walter Boyd. Two different players. Anyways, let's move on. Let's get away from that. So the fact is now, names is a big thing. Now on Sunday, a good friend of mine who messaged me when I was in my bed and sent me something from the JFF regarding where the game is going to be played. Jamaica, women's team as a Paraguay. Who are they going to play again, Zidane? Jamaica women's football team.
Paraguay it is?
I don't want to listen to foolishness on the radio. But it just slipped me right now. They have a match coming up, two match series coming up, and one of the venues is the National Stadium, and the other on the notification is Catherine Hall Stadium.
Mm-hmm.
Now, there was something that happened in the studio on Friday, and the person was speaking about the Catherine Hall Stadium, and I said to my co-workers, there's no such thing as Catherine Hall Stadium. There's no such thing as Catherine Hall Stadium. None whatsoever. Not in the name, sir. The fact of the matter, the stadium is named Montego Bay Sports Complex. That's the official name. Now, if you want to talk with your friends and amongst everybody else, fine. But in an official capacity, though, where a match is going to be held, I don't care if it's by ISA or by Jamaica Football Federation or anything else, the stadium is named Montego Bay Sports Complex. Now, I'm tired of seeing Catherine Hall Sports Complex. I think persons need to do them work, first and foremost, and not going by what was written years ago. The fact that the stadium, at that time, you had Mila Western Relays when it was being held there. There was no seats that were there at that time. So you used to call it Catherine Hall because that's the area. So they used to call it Catherine Hall Sports Complex. So it was just the Catherine Hall venue. However, when the seats were built and the stadium completed, the official name was the Montego Bay Sports Complex. However, persons tend not to know that, though, and still calling Catherine Hall Stadium. But on an official capacity for a Jamaica football match, please name it the official name. Now, would you like the National Stadium to be called the Nannyville Stadium or the Mountain View Stadium because it's in that area? No. The official name is the Montego Bay Sports Complex. You guys have to do better than that. But I'm not blaming you entirely, though, to be honest, because when you go to the stadium, there's no name there. There's no plaque there that says the Montego Bay Sports Complex. You call the municipality and they'll tell you the official name, but there's nothing there to say that that's the official name out there. So Montego Bay, St. James Municipality, dropping off one leg, but you have to do your work, though. If it's an official event that's going to be there, call it the official name, the Montego Bay Sports Complex. I'm tired of seeing Catherine Hall Sports Complex. There's no such thing, not in the name, sir. But you know, funny enough, type in Montego Bay Sports Complex on Wikipedia, and you'll see Catherine Hall Sports Complex, but read under the heading, it says the Montego Bay Sports Complex. So you'll probably get confused. But that's the reason why it was named Catherine Hall, because track and field was held there and it didn't have a name at that time. And it's called Catherine Hall because it was in Catherine Hall. So I was telling you guys, Montego Bay Sports Complex, let us see that on a JFF in terms of venues or ISA in terms of venues. That's all I'm saying to that.
All right, Sean there. Big up to Sean Grant there. We'll take a break. We're coming back. All right, let me just give a quick update on the Super 50 currently going on. Windwards are playing Guyana. Windwards make 100. Windwards made 296 for 4 with a youth named Alrick is getting 133 I think he can get, which makes it the second 100 because the youth named Casey Cart, who has played for the Western, is getting 100 yesterday. So Windwards made 296 for 4. Now Guyana in reply 163 for 4 from 31 overs. You know, decent little reply. What's interesting for me is Shiv Youth, Taj Narayan at the top of the order for Guyana, getting 48 from 47 balls. Now, he knows that there's some criticism about him saying jukes the ball too much. And my understanding is that he wants to, open out a little bit and be a little bit more aggressive. Well, this innings is showing that he can be a little less stodgy than he normally is. 48, 47 balls, 6 fours. So his strike rate was 102. Now, interesting. Is you don't want him to lose his ability to, dig in and back long. But it's interesting to know that, like his father, he can open out and play shots if he really needs to. So 160 for 4 in reply. Guyana. All right, Chris Lynch.
Oh, God, Abel. What's it on there?
Yes, indeed.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. All right. Me and Abel are going to voice a collab. So, Zidan, we're going to get 8 bar when it's done. But, so just stay put.
All right.
A collab between me and Abel. So, stay put.
All right.
So, Abel, a man asked me for name my 11 where you can take to Mars, a football team. Man, say, name 11 where you can take to Mars.
No, Chris Lynch, don't bother with that.
Wait, you see what I say?
No, man, don't bother with that.
Your last line.
No, man, don't bother with them something.
You see that, Avil? You know
nice try. Chris Lynch, that's not how it... All right. Tell half truth.
Brother, you're
tell half truth.
I'm going to start talk. There's something wrong.
Talk when I go, so go on.
Tell me if I lie, me I tell when I'm done, no, brother. Me I tell the man how the things start. Avil, the man said, near my 11, near my football team, they can take the mark. Me set up my formation in my football team, and I think Pele, and I consider Pele, so me have Pele in my team, and a next defender, Bobby Moore. Zidane criticism of my team was, oh yeah, Pitman we in a seat. Oh yeah, Pitman we in a seat. I just hear people talk about them. I say, all right.
No. I also said, and I said because you have to see footballers to judge them. Didn't I say that as well?
Yeah, you always say that. Yeah,
good,
man.
Yeah, good, sir. Don't leave that out of it. Don't leave that out of it.
Yeah, man. The people always say that. Next thing I know, Arvin, the very next day, Zidane himself said, pick 11. 11.
Cricket.
In cricket.
Test cricket, yes.
Test cricket. In Bradman. So, not only in Bradman in 11. Some part in our batsman in Pete Bradman. So, me only noticed that Zidane Pete Bradman, who is a 25-second video I see on the man the last time I research him, and me have a lot of evidence from Pele and more, more than Bradman. I think me have enough evidence can use to pick them man there. But Zidane pick a man where him don't know if I make them make up the number, him don't know nothing. They have more proof of picking Pele than him picking Bradman.
But what do you mean make up the numbers? No, what do you mean we don't know if the man make up the numbers? Come on.
Put your case forward.
Because he have... So, all right, so look what me I say. Listen what me I say. That can be joke though. But listen what me I say, Arvin. Me have more proof picking Pele than him have more proof picking Bradman, Him don't know what type, him don't know, he never yet see Bradman a face, him don't know what type of ball Bradman face, and him can say, never see the man throw the ball through the covers or him can say nothing.
No, but because, all right, hold on, Chris Lynch.
And the others
Chris Lynch, let me help you. You say Pele, even though I've not seen Pele, you say Pele did score 3 goals per game in his career. I don't need to say Pele. I put him at the side. Bradman averaged 99, my boss. The man is twice as good as every most batsman ever played in the history of the sport, brother. It's chalk to cheese.
So Zidane go ahead to say him a deal with wisdom research.
No man, I was joking when I said that, my boss.
Here, see that now.
The man who play test cricket, my boss, 52 games and average 99.
Why you think the man say that joke? Why you think the man say that?
You're talking to the wrong man.
But you need to answer my question. Why? How Pele must be more sure of a spot in an all-time 11 than Bradman? That's not why I answer.
What do you mean? Oh, you know why I'm more sure? Because me have more evidence for him.
Is there?
I can say me have a lot of videos where I see.
Send me the videos. Alright, send me the videos.
Big man.
Help me, my boss, and send me the videos.
Them have nothing of Bradman more
Chris
than
Lynch, alright, my boss. I'm saying to you, send me. Chris Lynch, me want. Alright, good, fine. Send me the videos.
You can see my score goals.
Send me the videos.
You can see Pele score goals at the World Cup. You can see them thing there.
Send me the videos of Pele Club's game and the qualifiers.
At Test cricket, Bradman used to play, brother. I know Ron at the back of me.
And which one and what Pele used to do?
No, I'm not. I'm saying Don Bradman has got to have had a more impressive Test match career than Pele as a footballer,
relative to others.
That's not it, you know. That's not it. Zidane is saying it's very lazy to pick Pele. It's lazier to pick Bradman.
But you have to see football. No, my boss. But in cricket you can use the statistics, my boss. It's a better indication of how good somebody in a football. It trick you, my boss.
Yes, in cricket, like I would have explained to Zidane Harville, is that you still have a breakdown.
I agree. I agree.
You still have a break
but I agree, but because Bradman was so outstanding. No, Chris Lynch. But it's because Bradman is such an alien.
I make the point all the while that some sports you can't just use stats.
Yeah, man.
Stats tell you 80%
especially if it's wide. You know?
Yeah, man.
So Zidane cannot use numbers for say Pele. Pele can be a
no, because Pele numbers close to because Ronaldo and Messi and Romario and these people numbers similar to Pele, my boss. So I go work with him and when we see.
But that's why it's okay to pick him, Zidane.
No,
have a problem with
if the numbers, Chris Lynch, if the numbers, no, that's why you're wrong, Chris Lynch. It's the other way around. If the numbers are close, my boss, you have to pick them and where you actually see them strengths and them weaknesses. Pele would have to separate himself from the others for me to pick him, my boss. You're joking, man.
No, go sir.
Who's better at free kicks? Pele or Cristiano Ronaldo?
Me I go with Ronaldo.
There you go. So if you want a free kick in your all-time team, you pick Ronaldo. Because you don't know much about Pele.
Why would you go with Ronaldo rather than Pele though?
But I go with the same reason why I'm just saying. Ronaldo.
Here you go.
How good a free kick taker was Pele?
You don't know. That's the point I'm making.
Because at the same thing, Zidane, you don't
but Bradman separated. But Bradman averaged Chris Lynch. But Bradman averaged 99. If Pele was scoring 4 goals per game, I pick Pele.
Make a point, you know. Carnwell scored 200 runs around one place, and everybody starts there. Ooh, they're around there.
That wasn't the highest level.
That wasn't the highest level.
That wasn't the highest level. Chris Lynch, that wasn't the highest. No, Chris Lynch. If I did 200 in a test cricket, I could have talked to the man. Even for Bangladesh.
No, but we still care. Where I'm scoring.
No, man, the level, man. Test cricket is the highest level, man.
You know, so you shouldn't get me in the Bradman argument.
Take your licks, Chris Lynch.
Because Bradman, to me, is the most...
Your friends are not here to save your Lynch.
Is the biggest must-pick for any all-time team in any sport.
Yes, so when your friends are not here.
Yeah.
We are going to beg you. Him not giving a lick to that. You will get licked all weekend. So come around and say with this thing. But we are going to beg you for name a cricket 11. Where that takes tomorrow, okay? Yes, cricket 11.
All-time 11.
All-time from the whole world.
Come back tomorrow with it.
Bradman and Sobers automatic.
All right, everybody has a fight with them spot.
Yeah.
All right, Chris Lynch, big up yourself.
All right. Yeah, man.
All
right. Highgate, we have now.
Highgate. Put him up, my cat. Hello.
Yeah, you know?
Yes.
We're not it.
You're here.
Yes, lady. For me, you start to sit here, I think I say, I'm coming. I see that easy. But anyway, all right. Mr. Matthews, me just say, at the 19th.
Yes.
One question. Remember, this is not a cricket, you know. But I get the information outside this Bradman discussion. So I go ask a question based on what I learn.
Yes.
I pick up.
Yes.
After the Badline series, when I look for Bradman average, they still believe saying twice as good as any other batsman ever lived.
Yes.
Even after a Badline.
Then hold on. If them plan for the man, my boss.
Yeah, average after like more 57.
Yes. So if them target you, my boss, and no ball outside, which don't happen to any other batsman in this track cricket. A Bradman alone it happened to. Where them say a body bumper, you're not when ball no ball outside there. And the man still average 50 another series, my boss. That man should be crowned king.
Wait, that's something.
This is a series where them say him feel, you know.
Yeah.
Brian Lara, the man averaged more in a series where them say him feel than Brian Lara career averaging.
Never mock it.
Yes.
The bowling my bad man faced in a Badline series versus the bowling I used to get before the Badline series. The bowling a modern day cricketers I get today, it more resemble the Badline series bowling the bowling that Badman used to face.
No, I don't see any consistent bowlers targeting one player like that. The boss with them say body line straight.
The bowling resemble which of them more.
We don't know what the bowling was like. We never see it.
Yeah, outside of the body line. Yeah.
I'm still confidently up with him. Strange. But anyway, alright, football. City struggle up on the weekend.
How long Haaland take to come back? That's how more.
I'm not sure. But I think that's really important right now.
It isn't?
So they can win without him.
They can?
We play 2 seasons and 4,000 and win a title. We can win without him.
Yeah, maybe they can. They have done it already. But me still want to know when he come back. Me did kind of uncomfortable with him not playing.
I don't know major issue.
Okay.
But maybe the executive struggle weekend. I'm going to say it already. I'm going to say it again. If you're a Manchester City fan, when you look on the lineup, it's Rodri, Gundogan, De Bruyne, and Silva on the field one time. We need to watch them back again, because I can't fully explain why. But it's like we're ability cut in half. The best of City is Rodri with Kevin, with either Gundogan or Bernard in the midfield. On the wing, further with Grealish, further with Mahrez or Mahrez Grealish. When Bernard and Silva, Kevin and Gundogan are already on the field, I saw we always struggle. We see it in the Liverpool game. So when we see 4 men up on the field start with, something else time we go check back the other results them. All I want them to win. The thing when I tell us how we do that with Roger Kevin with either one, Gundogan or Bernard. When we look on the Aston Villa game, we draw 1-1. We not even realize it at the time. When we look on the field, at the 4 men, we're not fed up on the field one time. We don't know why no Pep Guardiola don't figure it. We don't know why I'm keep on it. I'm really interested to know if I do it again. Again, we can explain why it don't work, but stop it. It is not working. See? Graham Potter. Graham Potter is still the best English manager since Redknapp. You agree with that, Mr. Advantage, right?
Go again?
Graham Potter is still the best English manager since Redknapp, right?
Is Eddie our English manager?
Yeah.
Eddie me work with.
Why you work with Eddie?
Because based on what I see him do with him teams that him coach.
No, I'm not going to get something straight. Is either Graham Potter or Puppet, like all them accused Theodore Whitmore, say, and I'm a pick his side, somebody give him instructions, or
hold on, Highgate. We're coming back, yeah. All right, welcome back. Highgate, yes. Highgate?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. Eddie Howe, I work with my boss.
Yeah, but why you work with Eddie Howe?
Because he's the best missing my boss. When them teams them play or them play.
No. But as I say, it's like it don't come like a Potter under some instruction, or the job itself, I put him under pressure, and the pressure now cause him to do some things when I normally do. All Graham Potter need to do, calm down. Because we could get 2 things we need for simple less. See? 1, you hear me?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
The man played the best brand of football to me outside of Liverpool and City. Like, when I watch Brighton, when Brighton I get 3 or 4, the man in this look good from the football. Chelsea don't look the way they. And I find that very strange because Chelsea is supposed to be of higher quality from top to bottom. Then, and the next thing is that before the man get the Brighton job, before the man get Chelsea job, and this is very important, the man play 7 games with Brighton. 5 win, 1 draw, and 1 lose. I think a top 4 in the day now with the result. The man was really impressive. So, if I don't Graham Potter right now, I just camp on the beach. Probably just, the man just leave it just relax. Yes, you know, say Tracey, I want big work, and you can't go on a losing streak at them fire because this is not Brighton. But once Graham Potter relax, everything's supposed to be alright. And me personally know the quality of Graham Potter.
Alright.
Big up on the way.
Alright, I get. Big up.
I want to squeeze one more thing in that Nikita Miller discussion. One of the narratives coming out now is that, but when holding there in a Jamaica, I'm never have to over-exert himself. I'm wasting his game, sure. Who does that argument go for? My side of the argument or Funa's side of the argument. You don't realize so I'm making my point for me when you tell me that. You know? So when Olin come back to play regional cricket, which I believe is true, all Olin have to need to do is run in and like some ball and knows him fit because Olin knows that him test game assured. You're not going to leave out Michael Olin out of the test team. So the argument that Olin, when him come back in regional cricket, him never have to overexert himself is exactly my argument, you know. And people are making that argument and thinking that they are scoring points. The ability to debate in a Jamaica gone, you know. I am not telling you that if he really wanted to, he wouldn't have done better, you know. And that may I say, you know. May I say, when he do come back to play regional cricket, and I've seen him, one of the arguments me hear someone I met know is that me never did live, me never used to watch all this. People, me used to live in a town, you know. But I don't believe it or not, me live one place named 47 Tennyson Crescent, in the park. But no found don't know that. Me used to watch cricket in the 80s and early 90s. But anyway, CC from Portmore.
On direct.
Live on direct, CC.
Wagwa.
Question, for Mr. Zidane and Mr. Martin Higgins. That's one name is it up. Yeah. Arville and Zidane. Question. If you as a player, Arville, put on your butt, right? And sip your coffee. And you finish as the leading runs getter in Test cricket. And the next man have to bat 15 more times in order to pass your record. Which one of those players? How you the rank them player there?
Tell me what the averages are.
No, I'm saying to you that now. Irrespective of average, right?
No, man, we can't discuss batting irrespective of average. So right away you lose.
Well, yes, right away you lose.
How may you discuss which two man better than who without average, my boy?
All right, listen to this. Lara has 2 averages, you know. In case some people don't know this.
He has 2 averages.
Lara's average per record, I must say, 52.8, right?
Yes.
However, there's an ICC match where Lara did play, where them consider official match, where many things say them to consider that towards Lara's record. So Lara average is actually 53.
All right, yeah, 52.3, 52 minimum.
Right?
What's the point?
Let's say something. Sachin Tendulkar, right? Had the benefit of scoring a lot of runs on India's flat pitches.
But Sachin Tendulkar was brilliant in Australia as well.
Well, I know. If you remove Sachin Tendulkar's Indian scores, you know how much runs he would have gotten?
Yeah. Then the West Indies pitch them not flat too.
Well, I know.
Lara, before you go there.
Indian pitches.
Hold on, before you go. Hold on, I make the point I'm about. Before you go there, the flattest pitch in the world when Lara play, I don't want it. When he met the 375
and the 400.
If Sachin Tendulkar had to play down at Antigua, he probably average 80. No go the summer.
He probably average what?
You know which part Chris Gayle met the 330?
So let me ask you a question. Why is it that Sachin Tendulkar couldn't make a 300 at no point in time in his career?
No, man, I'm saying to say that Sachin Tendulkar was only good because he played on flat wickets. You have to remember that the wicket where Brian make him too high score was regarded as probably the flattest batting wicket in the world.
All right, so when they make 500 in a first class cricket.
No, man, test cricket do that.
All right, not test cricket, but the person who is saying this, you know, is not even me only, you know. Sourav Ganguly, who played alongside Sachin Tendulkar, is saying, is obviously saying that the man said,
but CC,
Sachin Tendulkar.
But CC, if you're saying Lara better than Sachin, nobody now go back.
Nobody can kill you for that.
No, but me. The ones that are come say this.
It's not close between the two.
No, man, if either way, man, a 2 world man.
Two world man and close between the two.
Yeah, when I say a 2 world man, yes, in a Arville.
Yeah.
However, you have, things are in context. In terms of, I can't tell anybody say, if, for example, if you have talent, consistency, and longevity, you can accumulate. Remember, say you can accumulate a lot in terms of aggregate.
I don't understand what you're trying to say.
I'm saying to you that in terms of aggregate, for example.
I am not using aggregate, but none at all. I don't use aggregate, you know. If you play longer than me, you make more than me. Tell me what them do, game by game.
So you have a lot of persons when them approach a conversation, them say, but remember this man have the most runs.
No, I don't go that route. You know what me start with? Average.
But put that out of your mind. But me say Lara, to me, is the greater batsman. So we'll leave it right there.
All right.
The next thing about the whole, I think they wouldn't say a Graham Potter and Eddie Howe and everything. I think to me, and I think a lot of persons mistake it, I think Eddie Howe probably is one of the best English managers. And I think reason being I said this, Bournemouth is the poorest club in England.
Financially.
Poorest.
Yes.
Meaning the man who owns Bournemouth is 150 million. It's probably one of the only club, nobody else owner, not have so little money. Mm-hmm. This club is valued at 100 million. That means, them the man have not a string budget them man they operate on. And to see what he did with Bournemouth, bringing them to League One, if you say, bringing them come up to the Championship, then bringing them to the Premier League after this club was going to be.
Yes, and the football he got them to play.
And then when he came to Newcastle, a lot of persons were questioning in the point as in saying if he can defend. But people don't understand, so when you have a certain type of team, your job is actually survival. And he kept Bournemouth in the league for I think the better part of about 5 years until they went down.
When that should be the case based on the budget and based on the players that they had.
Exactly, based on the budget that Eddie Howe had. He should have. Newcastle went down into the Championship and a bigger budget than Eddie Howe had at Bournemouth.
But you're so good for the radar, CC.
So, there's no way. Graham Potter is the coach of me at my side, Chelsea, you know.
Yeah.
But when I look at Eddie Howe, it is impossible to not say that.
Yeah, I agree with you with Eddie Howe.
Yeah, man, but that's what I say.
Yeah, man. All right, CC. Good call. Not a bad call, man. Big up yourself.
All right, CC.
All right, I'll have your time.
Rooney, I'm me, my comfort.
Yes, indeed.
I have a question I have to ask him.
Rooney.
I know I'm coming, you know. But I have a one question for you.
What me coming down?
I don't know.
But you're coming.
I don't know.
No, but you don't say honestly, as Zidane feels, but I'm not keep
Zidane feels.
Because we know.
Yes.
Liverpool lose against Tottenham Forest. You understand me? And Zidane rush me and tell me, oh, that brother, you're not good. That brother, you're worst coach ever. Not meaning like that. You know me exaggerate.
Yeah.
You understand me?
Yes.
I mean, I feel but Zidane, half of the team no play, Alcantara no play, Darwin, Jota, all of them no play. And no one man no play for City. One! And City struggle for win, brother.
Now, let me ask you a question.
Yes, what you talk about. And, here Zidane say nothing about it. You understand me?
What should I have said? The man not win the game about, so say. You're not going to win every game. You're not going to blow away the teams in every game.
That's what I said. That's what I said to Zidane.
No, man, you're in ninth.
Klopp had less to work with than what
But
Pep
Klopp was playing against a lesser team than he had on the day.
But one of them win against a 28th side in the league, you understand me?
But you lose to Leeds again, Liverpool, not you. Liverpool lose to Leeds again.
Yeah, Liverpool lose them lose. Yeah, you understand me? So
you're brave, my boss.
Well, all right.
You're brave to come and try to defend Klopp today.
No, but I show you say, brother, it is what it is, you understand me?
Yeah.
In the league, nobody no fear Liverpool in the league again, brother. People are come and attack Liverpool, you understand me?
Well, Leeds was...
And you go get to some go get to some just not get to, you understand me?
Leeds at Anfield, my boss, they were amazing. They were no fear, my boss.
No fear, that's what I say. If you see people before Ten Hag come in, people attack Man U, people are saying, they're going to kick off them face, you understand me? We don't fear them again.
You know, I was watching the game with Man U on Sunday, my boss. Ronaldo cannot be on this team.
I don't like him on the field either.
No, my boss.
But are the goat? So they goat in cheap clothing. But don't know.
Now, what
have to play?
Is your team? What happened to Anthony? Why never play? Or why never?
Him injured.
Oh.
You understand me? Like some more.
I wonder if him discipline him for the twisting and him create the controversy.
No, man. Him saying no problem with that. And
okay.
the British media make a big deal out of it. I'm gonna see where nothing. You understand me?
Yeah, man, if the coach have a problem, why should anybody have a problem with
but
that, man?
It's just the end product. At the end product, he must say, do your tricks and things, but make sure the end product is what it is. You understand me?
Yeah.
And it wasn't. So everybody are killing me, you understand me? Said unnecessary this, that, and that, one bag of things, you understand me? So see that all me I say is, Klopp not have the resources where Pep have. You understand me? And that's one man from Pep and you see the struggles, brother, you understand me? When I come to about him win without a number 9. But he had in there Jesus and they have
Jesus not a big footballer, my boss.
Well,
overrating Jesus.
Overrating
Jesus in my boss. You see the man goal scoring record at Arsenal? You see the man goal scoring record? I told you a long time, you know, that he never had that, you know. Good player.
Arsenal, brother, because
but he's not no super player.
Let me tell you this, Zidane. I'm not an Arsenal fan, but if Jesus go down right now, Arsenal dead.
When last him score a goal?
It no matter when last him
score. It no matter the man the central striker.
Is what him do,
but
Zidane,
what is wrong with Rooney? The man main role is to score goals, my boss.
No,
and he has been struggling in front of goal.
Not necessarily.
Is him cast with the other game went over when him get away the goalkeeper and pushing him about.
You have ball analyst, brother. It's not necessarily scoring goals, and if you can bring people, you man bring Martinelli into the game. You man bring the whole of your midfield into the game. You understand me? The link up play.
Fine. Yeah, link up play is good, and him create some chance for some others. But the main role of, but the main job is to score goals.
Brother, you see, Manchester United, you never see how Man U they looking at it in the preseason with Anthony Martial. You understand me? Martial now player will look totally different from how they play preseason. You understand me? It could be brother, I wake up 3 o'clock in the morning to watch Man U play in that preseason.
Yes.
You understand? Because they look good and then him get injured and it just never look the same. It still don't look the same yet. When you say every time him come on, boom, bang, it look different. You understand me?
Yes.
And that is what it is. So without Essos right now, I don't know how Arsenal...
No, it's a fair point to me that he brings the midfield and he links the play well and he creates that. But we want some more goals. Want some more goals from him though.
I would have loved... Because in my fantasy team, so I would have loved some more goals from him as well. You understand?
Yeah.
Anyway, Harville Higgins.
Yes, Rooney.
The Bodyline series. How much him average?
50 must 3, I think.
So why not think a pure Bodyline series are going in a world cricket?
No, that's not no. No, because I watch cricket and Mrs.
No go so bad.
All right.
Well, Lara met the 400 and then no Bodyline.
No Bodyline.
And the 375 and then no Bodyline.
270 and no Bodyline.
When him done a Sri Lanka and make the 600 hard runs that series against me later and then no Bodyline thing.
Last never that ball up, I don't man body every ball.
No man.
Hold on, man.
Not do that, Rooney.
Hold on, go sad, man.
The closest...
The
closest Brian Lara got to... The closest Brian Lara got to batting Bodyline was 98 against South Africa with Sean Pollock, Alan Donald, Andre Nell, and whoever the other pace was. He averaged 30.
So hold on. So what do you think Glenn McGrath bowled to Brian Lara?
Not
early up in a down Australia.
No. He never targeted Brian's body.
And I'm just saying, you have people who plan for cricketers.
And I'm saying Brian Lara's body was never targeted. So when they play against Australia, they have 2 step and 2 goalie and a backward point and ball outside the half stump for catch him. Nice try, man.
Nice try. But we're leaving it here, Rooney. That's nice.
Rooney,
listen,
nobody targeted Brian's body.
Me not go cricket all round as greatest sportsman, but in terms of batsmanship alone, Bradman have to be seen as the goalkeeper. Don't stop it.
All right,
we're coming. All right, welcome back. Who we have now? Alrick?
Alrick, what's up?
Yeah, good afternoon, Harville and Zidane.
Yeah, good afternoon,
Alrick. Yeah, man. More waiting for the little Edio and Graham Potter.
Oh, yes, man. You are the man with the Edio.
Yeah, man. I know me bring Edio from last year.
Yes.
The man is the best English manager in the game, right? In EPL.
I agree.
Without a doubt.
I agree with you.
Because remember, from we all know his history with Bournemouth and all of that. Last year, January, he brought in some pieces. And you know that Newcastle have a big budget now.
Yes.
You know, the summer, the man never retooled, at the same team from January,
Yes.
The man are using, And the man has been getting Newcastle to play at a level
the pace in which they play with, how they close you down.
Exactly.
Wow. It's amazing to watch.
The man beat City, The man have City on the ropes,
How that game ended again?
3-all, City come tight.
Oh, yes, and they lost. When they lost to Liverpool, it was very, very, very late.
Exactly. Yes. So this team, the man I get them to play at a level.
And the fella from Paraguay, he has been at Newcastle since January 2009. So he's not a new signing, people. And he has gotten him to play at him potential
exactly.
now. Yeah.
His potential was always there, but Eddie was brought to the fore now.
Yes.
And he's now doing very well. The man scored about the last 4 games running,
I think it's 6 in 6,
Okay.
Yes.
So the man has been doing exceptionally well. Because right now I fought them there, Fought them there in the table.
A lot of person. We have him as the best coach right now in the league.
No man, he's the best man. It's a Potter now. It's a Potter. Potter try to go let him a pep. The man keeps switching and changing him starting 11. Him thing not settled. Him have the players them at his disposal, but I don't know what he's doing. And as Highgate them need to settle.
Yeah.
Him have the players.
Yes.
We know what he can do with lesser players than these. what he did at Brighton. So he has the quality.
Alrick.
You just need to have the man them.
It's not as
settle.
easy as people think to coach big
team,
players,
exactly.
Yes.
But he was doing fairly. He was doing very well because this is the first loss in suffer in the league since him take over as manager.
Yeah, that is true.
So him doing very well still, but he just needs to calm down. Give the man him some time to play together. Him keep chopping and changing him starting 11. So the players them now get for jail. And so that's a team problem. Just need to settle because him have the players, and we don't know say he plays an attacking brand of football.
You know who them have weekend?
Chelsea.
Arsenal, man.
Arsenal.
Yeah, they're going to Stamford Bridge.
So that match is going to be very interesting.
Yeah.
And boy, Liverpool has suffer. Liverpool has struggled badly.
The struggle is real, man.
Struggle is real, man.
I warn
because
them.
2 loss to two cellar dwellers.
Inexcusable, boss.
Leeds have struggled.
Badly, my boss. Hey, when I saw the journalists them talking about Leeds record the other day, I didn't even realize that they were this bad, my boss.
Yo, I fired the man, he'll get fired. The man needed a victory there.
Yes.
Because the American owner, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Jesse Marsh.
Yes.
The man was on the ropes. The man come out and say, I'm tired of losing.
Mm-hmm.
So the man needed those 3 points.
Yeah, they were unfortunate against Arsenal doing it. Them ball we have to park.
Yeah, man. Them me like team style of ball too, you know.
Yeah.
Very attacking, but just need to show him defense.
Yeah.
But boy, Liverpool and then Gomez go get boy. I don't know why I'm to Gomez now.
He's played so brilliant. He was so brilliant against Man City.
I don't know why I'm to him. The man set the thing on a platter for the youth.
Yeah.
Rodrigo.
Mm-hmm.
Why I don't know. But man, must say Pep every 7 years, like a 7-year curse upon Pep.
On clap.
Clap.
Yes.
Clap. And like a true, you know.
I wonder.
Like a true, man. When we look at the man, every 7 years, the man.
And what they're saying is that a lot of muscle injuries take place to the regular players
after
a period of time. So
yes, because of team style of play, the pressing and thing.
Yeah.
You might forget, they can't have the man, it's just like, man a machine, you know.
No.
And even machine need retooling.
Yes.
So you can't get the man to play at such a high tempo, a press, and bring in fresh legs. And that's a reach him.
Yeah.
Injuries him have.
And I hear Liverpool supporters crying about the quality of the signing Nunes. But you have to believe if the signing is, if they spend 100 or not 100, whatever they spend, it was a huge amount. And the player flop. Is the club must take the leaks for that as well, because his job is to identify the right player for that amount of money.
You see him now, him need to take a long to him.
He's not a bad player, no, he's not a bad player.
No, man, he's not a bad player.
Very good footballer for me.
He just need to work on him finishing.
Yeah.
Because him buzzy. And him have a last game just need to focus on him finishing. And it's like he might try too hard, he might try prove.
Okay.
Him good enough.
Yeah, man.
All right, Alrick.
Take it down.
All right, that's it. All right,
yeah,
big up.
Yeah, man, that's it.
Big up, Alrick.
All right. Sir P.
Zidane.
Good afternoon, P.
Arvin.
Yeah, Mr. P.
Yeah, Arvin. Zidane said something the other day, Friday, say, the wickets them were Miller took, right? It all depends on the batsmen them who can't play spin, right?
Generally speaking, that argument is true.
All right, let me ask you something. You think Miller is a better spinner than Lance Gibbs?
Me never see Lance Gibbs.
Oh, no, we are talking
regional?
Yeah, we not test, regional.
Me not see Lance Gibbs. I don't know what he was like in regional.
Well, ask anybody if Lance Gibbs took the amount of wicket as a spinner in a regional.
No. What were his figures in regional?
No, me don't know, but me know same no, because our spinners them couldn't take no great dressing.
Well, if Nikita is 10 runs apart,
no, what I'm having. What I'm saying, Zidane mentioned it because our part-time spinner, what I mean, him take 5 yards, 6 wicket one day, 5 wicket 6 runs, right?
In regional cricket?
Yes, man, I won last year. Jamaican cricketer.
Who that?
I must say Merchant, one of them, and they play against one of them islands and take 6 wickets.
Oh, Jamie Merchant.
Yeah. If he's a great spinner.
Mr. P, no spinner rubbish.
I'm asking, I'm not great spinner.
I don't want you to tell me about one man doing one in his man. If at the end of him career, him gone 480 wickets at 16, then it would be special.
What I'm saying is based on what Zidane say our batsmen them can't play spin. So if a man take 200 wickets, it just...
No, I want to tell you something.
Well, just a second, Avil.
Yes.
It's just like when you talk about Pele, make he pass goal as a bush cricket. It's just like our batsmen them can't play spin.
No. May I say to you, sir, I have seen Nikita Miller bowling Both against the man that were not special and against the man them who have done well.
I'm glad you mentioned that.
I have seen him bowling against the Shanda Pauls, the SAR ones, you name the test players. Because I remember the test players, they remember playing against them.
And him bowl them.
And when when him come bowl, nobody in regional cricket used to dominate it.
No, but
any dominating, him had it.
How many times Miller bowl against Sarwan and Shanda Paul, because you have mentioned both them in face them, you know. Him bowl them.
Mr. P, when Guyana are play against Jamaica, you see, and Shanda Paul come on, and Nikita Miller come on the bowling, and Sarwan and Shanda Paul and them people. What do you think you start?
Them play him.
Guyana get ball long for 120 or 130 or 140. Nikita at 27, 5 wicket all the man to get. I got to steal him out.
Him get in the two batsmen.
Yes, regular. Clearly, I wouldn't tell you. But me, I tell you, so when Sarwan and them come to Jamaica for come play, because clearly I wouldn't say those games down at Guyana or down at Trinidad or Barbados. When them come to Jamaica, me can tell you, Andrew Richardson and Bernie I got leg of 2 ball up a top, and after 8 or 10 or 12 overs, Nikita have the ball. All run scoring done, 5 wicket for 60. Almost 1 out of every, him play 90 game, him take a 5 wicket all 27 times. 1 out of every 3.5 game. 5 little bit put up.
How much time you get
the Sarwan and the Shanda Paul, them not making no whole heap of difference. That me I try to tell you. Them now go make 100. Hey, Nikita Miller play a 5 time win, you know, when Sarwan them are playing.
Will me understand what you're
talking about. Just know that, man.
Just confirm.
Put it this way.
And say, him do get them the 2 batsmen.
No, man, him get them, man.
Mr. P, here I mean, I'm buy happy that.
Him get them, man.
Me not understand why this man so super good. And the select, hold on, the selectors who want to look good, my boss, not picking this.
So why you think
this man, the man not selling drugs, Harville. Nikita Miller
so why you think them not pick?
Me don't know.
Then me don't know.
They not think him. They not rate him.
Then how can you not rate a man?
Then you forgot ask Harville. This should be
an inquiry. And them say him is a compulsive complainer.
It was the same set of selectors right through? Me not think so.
No, the man will tell me that he was talking about the selectors before.
Me no buy that argument, me
but me no buy it either.
I'm bowl for 15 years. And no one set of selectors.
Just a second. You mentioned Saturday. Sorry, say me never get to deal with you here. Michael Walden. Prior to Michael Walden play for the test, you know.
Yeah.
When him, let me tell you something. Some of the top batsmen them and top wrestling space bowler. What Michael Walden do?
No, Mr. P, here one now. Yeah. Don't get yourself in any trouble. Michael Holick was not special before he played Test cricket.
Who tell you that?
Everybody know that, and I'm willing to bet your money on that.
Just a second.
Michael Holick in 3 first-class seasons before he went to the England in 1976 took 16 wickets at 51 apiece. Don't do that. Come back after the break. Yeah, Mr. P.
Prior to Michael Walden play the West Indies, what was his average?
I told you before he went to England. You remember he made his Test debut against Australia.
Yeah.
In 75, 76.
Yeah.
The English tour was not too long after that.
Yeah.
And I'm saying in his first 16 first-class games for Jamaica, he was taking wickets. In his first 16 games, he was taking wickets at 50 apiece.
And the selectors. There is somebody up there love him.
Clive Hubert Lloyd.
Yeah.
Look at Michael Holding. Mikey was playing a game against Jamaica, against Guyana in Jamaica. Bowl some ball and Lloyd said, but I'm going to have some pace. May I work with him. Nothing based on high quality performance.
All your people them who tell you about him that special, ask them when him clean bowl. Charlie
are you saying he was special in first? Don't tell me about him bowler one man.
Avil. But none of the West Indies top bowler never do what Charlie.
Mr. P, I am saying to you, here are the figures. Listen, Michael Holding, his first 16 first-class games. So don't tell me about special and him bowler man here and bowler man there. Think for a minute, man. I want to stop. What do you man?
Mr. Bickle, just answer me.
But you're going to tell me that him bowler man.
Just bowler man. I know why you dominate what me I say. Let me ask you something. Just bowling a couple balls to Clive Lloyd. The selector see him. A Clive Lloyd them bowl too, you know. The selector see him. I say, boy,
it is Clive Lloyd who picked Michael Walden to Australia.
Every powers over the rest I selector. Just
Clive Lloyd used to pick who him want. Mr. P, man. Clive Lloyd no get 5-1 on Australia and say him done with pace bowl, done with spinners. A pace bowler him I go want after that. Clive Line no used to select him team, man. You don't know them something, Mr. P, man.
I go ask a question, the last question.
Yeah.
Which top batsman who you know since Miller era can play spin what Miller get in the West Indies?
What? Me not understand.
Top batsmen who can chip and them things.
I am saying, Mr. P, I've seen Nikita Miller bowling to all of the West Indies top
and
batsmen.
get them. That's
yes.
We should let them bowl. Near me 4 or 3. Near me 2.
Me just name it 2. Shivnarayan Chandapal, Sarwan. These people.
Them? Get them.
Oh, them all the way when him see them, that me I try to tell you, Mr. P.
Get them.
Lord Jesus, how much time you want me say it? When Nikita Miller played against Barbados and I play against whoever played for Barbados will play Test cricket. What you think used to happen? And that me ask you know.
Avil, you check your record and tell me what time you get Sarwan.
I don't know. Clearly, me wouldn't know, Mr. P, but I've been at Sabana. Mr. P.
Action,
why do you think West Indies, Jamaica win the thing 5 years straight when Nikita play? You
because think them can't play spin.
And what did Sarwan and Chandapal do in them game then? And Stuart Williams, them are whoever. What them doing at them game then when we are win 5 years straight?
When Stuart Williams is a good player spin. No one can tell me about
I am saying that these people would have done something at some point in Test cricket. So and like all of them never good.
They have it when you mentioned to the public about Stuart Williams. Stuart Williams a player spin bowler. It look like I know me.
No. I'm not saying that these people were great, you know. All right, but me can tell you. Sarwan and Chandapal were fairly good players of spin. You agree with that?
Let me show you something, Avil. You see, if when Miller in Gungu and the ball to ball like Peters, Cleveland Davison, and Martin.
You might have done them man the same way.
Stop that foolishness, Avil.
You might have done them same way.
Because you never see them.
How you mean me never see them? This is the next argument. Me never see them. How you mean me never see them?
Avil, you look at me and say, if Martinita bowled about Miller could not get him out?
Oh, you mean if the man could not get him out?
No, what you said that him could get him out for the next bit of nothing.
I am saying...
Him say, well, I still get him out.
Let me tell you something. You see, part of the reason why Nikita Miller gets so much wicket at the top level is that people never used to attack him, you know. People used to be so scared of that brother. Now, me tell man, say, if we are playing against him in a look country cricket, we are not for losing, you know. We are not first class cricket. We only him 2 times and tilt him 2 times over so. He must still at first class level, it's like he had the people in a bind. I don't know why.
Yeah, because did I tell you so they can't bat spin?
But I'm telling you that even the ones who could, when Sarwan come at the crease, what used to happen? You think Sarwan come at Jamaica come make 150? No, not all. When Shiv come, Mr. Shiv make 300 hard when Courtney Walsh them a play. Me want to say Shiv make that when Nikita Miller. Nobody dominated him about. That me I talk about. The very best West Indies cricketers who used to do reasonable at the Test level, when them come to Jamaica, I talk about when down so, you know. Nikita Miller was as likely to get 5 for little bit or 3 for little bit as anything. Them never used to beat him back.
I go to finish now. You, Dalavanians, myself, Alice, that's so I did not understand, you know. And West Indies a play, I think it was Jamaica play Trinidad. And the first 5 overs, the ball dance Crosby and Miller come from the end there, you know. So sometimes they set the wicket for spinner.
Oh, they set the wicket for you?
Oh, you mean? Okay. Not that.
All right,
Mr. P.
Big up, Mr. P.
We're going to leave it with that one, Mr. P.
I set the wicket. That music time, no?
Yes. Brought to you by HChem Paints for people who dream in color.
That one a new way, no? Them set the wicket for Nikita Miller. Then all the team them would have to do. Now come with some spin and grab 480 wicket at 30 at 15 apiece too. Set wicket. No wicket never used to set at Savannah for no spin.
And we'll go right back in line and we have Clinton.
Hey, hi, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Clinton.
Afternoon.
Zilla and Arville.
Yes. Yeah, man.
Oh, Arville.
Yes.
I've been listening to you for such a long time, from commencement.
Yes.
My wife and I, you know, have so much respect for your mind and your intellect.
Yes.
I kind of feel a little down with this comparison between Nikita Miller and Holding. Because while Nikita Miller, I believe, is a decent regional player.
I'm not comparing them, though. You know.
Pardon me?
I'm not comparing them.
Why you bullshit? Because I don't think they believe in they belong to the same room. So that is what makes it difficult. You realize that if you ask an absolute question, you have to assess me based on my performance at my highest standard.
Fine, and I'm saying if we go with that,
that's it.
If we go, but I'm not comparing the two as bowlers, you know. And
it's difficult to not, you know.
Lord have mercy, Clinton. Listen to me. I, Orville Higgins, believes that Michael Holding is a better bowler than Nikita Miller. Put that in your cranium.
All right.
Get that? You want me to say it again? It is ridiculous to compare Nikita Miller, the bowler, to Michael Holding, the bowler.
Oh boy, I'm happy I get that. I'll tell you.
I have said that, Clinton. I have said that repeatedly. However, the fact that you are a better bowler than me at the highest level doesn't mean that you are a better performer than me at the lower levels. It doesn't follow, Clinton. You might have
performer.
You might have a doctorate, but I was a better student in fifth form than you.
That's true.
You might have a doctorate and me have one subject, you know. But in second form, me was a better performer than you. Or me did brighter than you in a second form. It don't mean because you have a doctorate and 4 professorship behind your name that you are better than me at every stage in the game. Think, Clinton, that's the argument I'm making.
No, man, I'm thinking, but you see, I'm just trying to tell you that I don't know if we're achieving anything from a discussion.
No. There are people out there who say, Orville, we understand the point you're making. We find it odd that people are not understanding it. So you might not be getting it, but don't blame me for that. The point is simple.
Orville, I get the point you're making.
Then if you get the point, why are you saying that I shouldn't be doing?
No, I just think it's an entity. I mean, one of the things why I feel it for you is that every time you ask an absolute question in that regard, then you put a disclaimer. Well, if I'm going to at this, at that, you know. So I don't know.
The thing is simple, Clinton. We're talking about one aspect of the two people career. Regional cricket. Not even first class cricket, no, because Michael Holding played first class cricket for whole part of teams, you know. Derbyshire. I think he played for Lancashire and them something there. I am talking about for
overall, because I was looking at the overall.
Right, I'm saying for Jamaica. When they put on a Jamaican Jamaica shirt, in that particular little subset of them career, he wasn't as special as anything. That's all me I say.
Hold
on. We give you a minute after it. All right, Clinton, you will go badly astray if you miss the point I'm making. I'm not comparing the two as
no, man, it's all right. We can move on. I understand what you were saying, long. I just don't think.
Let me ask you something.
Let me give you an advice before I go, though.
Yeah.
Because I'm one of your big fan, man. I don't think I hear any better intellect on scoreboard than you. But when I advise, I think as good as your intellect is, I think we are all humans and we can make missteps.
Yeah, what's my mistake?
1 or 2 times I hear you make missteps, and I think you should realize that you're human and you can pull back sometime.
I don't. Tell me when them happen, you tell me.
Sometimes I try to get to, but I don't get through.
Let me just.
No, Arville, it will happen.
No, man, I hear you. But here's one example, and I wanted to ask Rooney that. You follow local cricket?
Local?
Yeah, like club cricket in Jamaica.
Not the Senior Cup anymore.
All right, there was and I hope Rooney listening. There was a fast bowler that used to play for Melbourne named Junior Hall.
Yeah.
Now I don't know what his figures are, but he used to be far more dominant for Melbourne than people who play Test cricket. Now, if I were to say to you that bowling for Melbourne, if it's just Melbourne performances, then he was a better bowler at the Senior Cup level than Michael Holding. Does that mean I'm comparing him to Michael Holding as a bowler?
Not really. I prefer you use the word better performer.
Then no better. Well, the point I'm making, my boss, is that the PhD comparison I tell you about. The fact that you're brighter than me overall. So you are a PhD. But in grade 5 or in grade 6, me did brighter than you. Am I comparing the two of our brightness overall?
Yeah, because no one simple something that different criteria. I understand that using different criteria.
Yes.
I understand that, and it's good to use a criteria. I just know that the general public is gonna
No, I
Nikita,
understand.
certainly.
Let me tell you what I understand. I understand that where Michael Holding is concerned, the public is emotionally invested in a way that they're invested in Miller. My duty is, generally speaking, when we come on the radio, you know,
that they don't see them in the same room, and that's
fine, and therefore they are not prepared. But my thing, you know, my boss, is to divest myself of emotions when I discuss sports. You know. Now, me know so the Jamaica once it's a Holding and Miller, them know you know. I may understand that. But somewhere, somebody, somewhere understand that Orville is not... because Orville have said, without any parameters, me say them two men are coming out of the room, which one make a what? The answer is obvious. But if you say, boy, just pick them based on what them do for Jamaica, then me I go pick them.
I agree.
That's all it is.
I agree. No problem with that. But you see the controversy, though, because I don't belong to the same room.
All right, Clinton.
No, it's not a controversy for me. All right, but we'll leave it there.
Or the perception, whatever.
All right,
all right. Thank you, man. I appreciate it.
Cool.
All right, we have now Coach Minzie.
Yeah, man. Big up yourself, Orville and Zidane.
Yeah, big up.
Go on, Coach Minzie.
All of the listeners are there, you know. I just want to weigh in on the Graham Potter situation.
Mm-hmm.
Because many of the Chelsea fans thought that because of what he did at
Brighton,
they would have believed that he would have right off the bat put that ball over the boundary or through the covers for 4.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
But that's not the situation, because I believe that he took up that opportunity because he was doing well with a lesser team. So I think he wanted to challenge himself as a coach and go into a situation that he's not too familiar with.
Yeah.
So with that said, he went to a Chelsea that probably is going through a transition, because we know what transpired throughout with the Abramovich situation and so forth. You know what I mean? So I think that's what he wanted to do, because clearly it is so much different, I believe, what he's doing now with Chelsea than what he was doing with Brighton.
Yeah.
Because two different set of players.
Yep.
Players with bigger egos than he was actually used to.
Yes.
And he has a bigger, what you would call it now, squad. And it's very difficult for him. And that's why you see the chopping and changing that he's actually doing with Chelsea. It's not like he wants to do it.
Yeah, because...
But I think he's experimenting.
No, man, you're making a good point, because at Brighton now, you basically, your starting lineup, and a lot of people are going to complain. When you're at Chelsea now, you start this man over that man, and that man are going to say, oh, this man just come in and want to bench me, so you have to know to handle that, and maybe him not understand it.
Right, so the pundits out there criticizing him, the probably criticism in-house, everybody, the fans of Chelsea, because you know every fan of them favorite. So he's probably not starting a favorite, and then persons are looking into that and all of that. So he's really under pressure, but I think that given time, because of his quality, I think he's a quality coach.
Yeah.
He will be able to, you know?
Yes.
Possibly turn Chelsea around. But, I mean, Chelsea is not my club, but I just wanted to weigh in on that little aspect of it.
Yeah, man.
All right.
That's it. All right, big up yourself.
Coach
Thanks for the
Minzie.
call, Coach Minzie.
Little aspect of it.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Hello?
All right. Another cricket guru here, Rollingston Town.
Hello?
Yes, Rollingston.
Yes, man. What's up?
We're here, my boy.
Well, yes.
What's up, Pavel?
Boy, I'm there.
Zidane,
I'm here.
I soon come to you.
Yes.
Pavel.
Yeah.
You see, a lot of people don't understand what we're driving at. Nikita Miller was never given a chance to walk in the same room as old as.
Simple.
And there is no telling, probably he would have walked in a bigger room. We don't know. He did the necessary work to deserve to be looked at in that light, but they didn't give him a chance.
Well, yes, what I'm hearing being said.
How can a man be taken?
In more than this, sir. You know, I will say him record, not only forget about the West Indies, one of the best record in terms of statistics in the entire world.
In the history of first-class cricket across, even in week, remember, I know.
Yeah.
West Indies were the strongest league, you know, Miss Happy, in the 80s, you know. The reason why we used to beat up Pakistan and New Zealand and Zimbabwe, them and Sri Lanka, them and everywhere else, because our domestic thing stronger than for them. And then after them domestic competition, nobody was taking wickets that cheaply, for so long,
But Rollingston Town, I'm glad you're on, my boss.
I remember.
Hold on, Rollingston Town, man. We get it, man. We know it. I want to ask you a question, though.
Yeah.
How did Dave Cameron preside over the West Indies cricket and hire selectors, my boss, and sit around and allow the selector to do the injustice to Nikita Miller?
No, man, that had nothing to do with Dave Cameron.
No, I said the man is the big president, my boss.
The Nikita Miller.
No, but Rollingston. No, Rollingston, I'm not joking. Based on what we asked about.
No, but based on what we said. The record did it. Me not create the record.
And give me some. Bishu get how much game? Bishu get about 20 games or something.
Yeah, and Permal get whole heap, and Shillingford get some, and Suleiman Ben get some. But the man out bowl all of them in the same competition.
So even if you think they are going to be special, he's far better than the ones that played in his era.
I remember you invited him to a link up.
Nikita.
Yes, and I was I definitely had to ask him some questions.
Is a serious thing happened to Nikita?
I couldn't understand it because at the time everybody was wondering how come this man takes so much regional wickets.
It's one of the strangest questions in all of sport.
In first class cricket, in our first class cricket, and can't get one test.
I can read in the rating, but I don't know why.
Good question. And let me tell you something again, Mr. P. This argument that as you turn over, you're on your out, man. Nikita Miller started playing first class cricket in 2004. Him play about 3-4 years before him get him first 5 wicket all, So I know like him, they just come in and start out on some man, Him did have to learn and master him craft,
He never used to miss Nikita.
Him used to get him like a 2 and like a 3 till by him 4th year, by 07, 08, nobody can bat him.
I am not saying that he's better than anybody,
We won't know.
He did what was required.
Exactly.
To prove more if he had the opportunity. Give him that.
Mr. P, 1 year, 2011, 2012. Nikita Miller take 49 wickets at 10.7 apiece.
Exactly.
No, me not care how bad the batting is. The man will do that, my boss. Don't tell me just because man named Michael Rowling will dominate at the test level. He must better for Jamaica than that man there. Me don't know that.
Who was the president them time? Not Julian Hunt.
For a long time, yeah. But him would be there under Dave Cameron as well.
Dave, yeah, because Dave was with Hunt even before.
Yeah.
Dave was the president.
You don't understand the logic behind it. You hear the statistics I just read out, my boss. At one season, the man took wickets at 10 apiece. Some people forgot prison.
That me agree.
Yeah,
me not understand
10 apiece.
And
you're going to pick a slow bowler. Because spinning now, you pick them based on what them do to batsmen. And it be a bit. I mean, I get it. Then clearly never rate him.
It's not like, I remember Sunil Gavaskar said once, that when you stand up and you hear your wicket them clink out behind you, it doesn't matter whether it's pace or it's spin.
But Rollingston, because even if you see some batsmen in the region and say, boy, we know them already. But then the man have a season where average 88 over 10 games.
Yes, man.
You know him getting at the West Indies team.
Exactly.
It was amazing at the time. And the thing with him, because when I questioned him, I said, Nikita, then you just take it so easy.
Well, it's not like Nikita Miller. I do not about nobody out a road, my boss. So them worried if I'm going to embarrass the West Indies Cricket Board. Me not get it.
This is the reward I get.
Me telling us what from a long time that the decision I need I inquire.
Yes, indeed. Like the inquiry where they had with encouragement.
It need a high-powered telescope to look at it and see what is wrong with it.
And this is a team that was struggling for much of that time.
It's not like
this is not like one of the big sides,
But then anybody who used to watch Cell Shield cricket.
Give me this. Let me see. Bishu, Shillingford,
Suleiman Ben,
Permal.
None of them.
There was another one as well, He kept
None
getting
of them
in.
not gone here.
But Nikita outbowl all of those who you call.
Yes.
Man,
easily.
No, this is funny. You can imagine a Premier League striker score 40 goals a season and another one never scored 20
at the time,
and 25 and 30.
At the time when it happened, a lot of questions were asked and a lot of
Hey, because we never depend on them kind of them It's because we never out here, maybe I will never do want to touch them some serious way. And me depend on them, and a different thing.
Because it's a Jamaican and all kind of thing came up with.
No, but they were enough Jamaicans.
Oh, Warwick is the other one. Warwick got his opportunities as well.
There were too many Jamaicans who said them not rate the youth, and them can't bowl.
Them the man that couldn't bowl like me.
No, not at all.
Anyway, Zidane.
Leave it. Oh.
Zidane.
Quickly.
You watched the game last night with Buffalo Bills?
No, I didn't get to watch it.
Why? I'm going to tell you something, Zidane.
We could talk about it tomorrow in Rollingston Town. Because
all right.
Yeah, man. We have some others that will be active. All right.
Okay.
Remember Omar Banks as well?
Yes.
Spin at them, you know. All of them get game. And you get Nikita one game. Yeah, Rollingston, back with you. Hello? We lost him. All right, so we move on then. We'll move on from Rollingston.
All right.
Okay.
Lines are available. So people no call back. They were holding the last patients. Brought 876-968-8117. That's 876-968-8117. You know that I just went outside and they postponed the games that were scheduled for this evening.
Yes.
You know the sky looked nice outside right
Really?
now. Like the games could have gone on.
So no rain is falling outside?
No rain right now. Right? Okay. And the sky looked good. We're near to this national.
All right,
game.
so Dirk, if you're listening, because I know some people are planning to come at some Premier League game at Stadium East, but so those are off. Well, all right, interesting. So Nakal, no, and let your voices be heard for the now and the next 20-something minutes before the program ends.
Ryan Hines wasn't Ryan Hines a all rounder?
Yeah, Ryan was there more for his batting than
the ball some look about.
But all of them man they get a chance.
Where the names are come out.
Yeah.
The pointing to that in the one game he played that was in 2009.
Yeah, him get a surprise game.
Yeah, and said it wasn't impressive.
Him never impressive at all. But him get 51-day games, you know. Is that they felt he was more of a one-day bowler?
He was a stop bowler. That difficult to get away.
Yeah, them feel if not really out nobody. By them, I don't even know what them think.
And must that the logic behind it, man. That must be the logic that they believe that he more can contain. And I think at the higher level, he might be able to find it.
And which wouldn't be bad enough, but you still have to try him.
Yeah.
The man bowl take 460 wickets in 90.
Would I give him at least one series?
You have to give him
at least. Yeah.
But the argument was, well, him himself tell me say him never take nobody hand in, which means people used to out themselves for them a bowl. But I don't know how people out themselves to you and out themselves to other people. At the same rapid rate. So I don't know. But they felt he was more a containing bowler than an attacking.
We have the cars coming back now.
All right.
We'll go to no name.
Yeah, man, me here.
All right, no name. What's up?
Yeah, Zidane. Yeah, so you never parade at the time with Nikita being like the injustice. What about now? The JDF soldier that trial play the most runs.
Oh.
You about that?
And he's not playing for Jamaica?
Yeah, man. The youth in Gilzine.
Not playing.
Yeah, because
of some stupid reason.
The top players, them come back, man.
No, man, not on that, man. So what the purpose of the trial? You put out someone else who make less runs than him. What do you think?
I hear about the case of the youth in Gilzine. My understanding is that there were something like 4 or 5 trial matches. He never got a 50 until they had already formed a team in mind. And then him come a Sabina and make 140 or not.
Yeah.
So that is what I've heard from people close to the process.
Yeah, I've heard that argument as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, but everybody keep quiet on that. You don't think that's injustice?
No, man, no, sir. You're not close to the Nikita Miller issue, though, man.
Remember, it's just one season, you know. Nikita was a performer for more than 10 years, you know.
I want to put it to you, you know, that this couldn't happen to none of them top cricketers, son or nephew, you know. You can name it like a Coney Walsh or Jeffrey Dujan or any one of them.
Well, I wouldn't go so far, but I hear you, though.
You wouldn't go so far?
No, neither would I.
Some people can make some nice about it, man, because that's how injustice comes.
Well, I
don't agree with why you say some people come back.
What I'd love you to do is to get the scores of the trials overall.
Yes. And then compare to the other batsmen.
And then compare to the other.
Yeah, and then you would know if it was an injustice.
You know what I mean?
I don't think the other batsman have 100.
Yeah, but you can have 100 and it mean you make more runs than the other people. But I know the 140 at the Sabina Park, not out. Pantapai. You know? So
like the trials have made a sense then, man.
I genuinely. You are not the only one who think him have a case.
Yeah.
You know.
All of the most wicked get selected.
Yeah. Boy, if him did get selected, me wouldn't ball. And like I say, I
wouldn't ball. I wouldn't ball if him get selected. I true him don't get selected why I ball.
All right. Well, tell me, see if you could find the scores in the trial and come tell me tomorrow.
No problem.
Yeah, man.
Like how many trial games, who make what and thing, and then you will have a better case. Because now that him named up on the program and up on the forefront of things, the selectors are gonna know, so the public are aware of what I'm do. So make we see what happens.
I know you have 3 automatics, right? Which is Banner.
I heard that.
Banner and Blackwood and Brandon.
And Brandon. What about the skipper? The skipper would be automatic as well.
And
or he wouldn't be playing as a top 6. He wouldn't be playing as a top 6.
What the skipper again?
No, the controversy with
Ravman.
Ravman would be a top 6 batsman.
Ravman would have batting at the top 6.
So there you go. So yeah, 4 automatic right
but
there.
It's 14 man them call, no? So the most of him could be
a part of the 14.
Make at least a reserve.
Yeah, man, you have a little case in boss. But as I always say, get the scores for the others. I will compare.
And we have a case we can fight for you.
So a little case, man, a big case, man, should be there, even in the squad. Put him in the squad,
Yes, fair enough.
All right, no name.
Yeah, man, that's my little touch.
All right. Find it. You know the score, but I think I can find the scores myself, you know. So I go and do that. But
yeah, man, do that, man. Because your system is faster than mine.
Yeah. I go and find out from the scorers how him scores go relative to the others and see if you have a case.
All right, sir.
All right.
Yeah, man, big up.
Big up.
Yeah, man, good. We have no Asta.
Hello.
No?
Yes.
Yeah, man, big lad here.
Big lad.
Oh, what's up,
yes,
big lad?
Man.
What's up, big lad?
Yeah, man, you know the injustice we're going with Nikita, man. It's like you have a 3-point contest, and you have Steph Curry. And you know, pick him, you pick some other person. You know what I mean? He was like the Steph Curry, you know. Based on what's happening with our regional cricket at the time.
Yes, man.
Yeah, man, and them say them nah pick him, them give whole lot of persons opportunity when, you know.
Yes.
He basically shows that he can deliver the goods. Yeah, man, so I'm just a touch on that. But next thing, the World Cup, how you see it? Brazil may I go with as usual, you know, on my side that.
Yeah.
Well,
you don't know where I go with.
I'm not ready to give me predictions yet.
Arville, Argentina, I go with as usual.
A 7 side me have, you know, but Argentina the first side.
7. About 5 in a contention, man. And a 7.
We have Argentina, Brazil, and 5 European sides.
Arville, you know, so right now, if you miss, you know, with them 7 side, you know.
No, man,
it's almost like a miracle.
Ask if you name him 7, then I'll call him, man. Yeah.
Closer to the World Cup, I tell you. But Argentina and Brazil, and 5 South America.
Hey, you know that Pogba is out of the World Cup.
Yeah. And Kante
is out
might
as
be
well.
out as well. Yeah. So which kind of limit the big side.
Yeah, France.
Yeah.
And there were 2 senior serious men in the last one.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. But right now, I'm hoping, as I say, hoping. As a Brazil die-hearted fan, you know, I hope the Brazil can carry them down. It's been a while.
Yes.
And they have a decent side, you know?
Yeah, man. More than decent.
Yeah, man.
Well, right across the front street, big and bad, my boss. You see how Anthony perform for Man U? Quality. You see how Vicious perform for Real Madrid? Quality. Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. Whole lot of quality. So, let's see, you know, the 20th, you know, so around the corner.
Yes.
Yeah, man.
That's one thing, no. I hope that they would have given the players a little more time, man. They might cut it too close.
Yeah, 2 weeks.
Yeah, man. They cut it too close, man. No ball shouldn't play after this weekend we're gone, man.
Yeah. When World Cup used to be in the summer, how long before were the leagues off?
They got a little bit more time, man.
The World Cup usually be in August?
In June.
Or June.
Yeah, like June 12th.
Yeah, so it's only the team that make it to the Champions League
finals would have to be
have like a 3 weeks or
they get a month, man. By mid-May the leagues them would be over. So they get a month.
They get at least a clear month.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, make it some other callers. I'm like.
Yeah, man. All right, big lad.
Cool.
All right, Garvey.
New York.
Oh, this is Geego.
No, man, not the great Garvey that let 50 million people out of segregation and into freedom.
Yeah.
But before I go Harville now,
yeah.
But before you cuss me for conspiracy and planning for you,
yeah.
No, I left you with this argument Friday. You roll the weekend and you come back with 3 hours on Nikita Miller. And it shows that you're desperate and you're not convincing anyone. But I didn't know you were going to come back today, so how you know, sir? Me know, say I'll come back with Nikita Miller for me be a conspiracy against you.
No, man, me just shocked say you never know, say, that was my argument for years.
All right, come for the people them. Okay, as long as they cater for the people them.
Is
no?
that, I am surprised that a man as bright as you could so completely misinterpret what I was saying.
All right. Get your point, no problem. We cater because people listening, you know.
All right.
Now, before you, now, I want to come at you again now with Nikita Miller.
Yeah.
So you want to talk first, because you have to give me a little time now.
Yeah.
We can't talk and you just interrupt me. So you want to go first and then give me my
No, man, go on.
Okay. And when we done, you can't cuss me, you know, and call me idiot national radio. He's going to come and I give you an example. Well, in high school, Carmelo Anthony was a better player than Michael Jordan. And what is the point of that?
The point is, Geego, I'm picking a Jamaica team based on performances for Jamaica.
No.
What is so horrible about that?
What I'm saying to you, you make it 5 years ago.
I want to understand the point.
The point of saying Nikita Miller has a better record than
the point is that when I say...
No, let me finish now. That has a better record in regional cricket than Michael Holden. What is it you want to tell us?
I want
that's a fact.
I want you to.
So what is the message?
The message is stop being emotional and understand that while you're not emotionally connected to Michael, you must be prepared to argue. I'm saying I'm picking a Jamaica team based on performances for Jamaica. For Jamaica, you know. And that may I pick the Jamaica team off of. Nikita would make that team over Michael Holding. And the whole line will take me on. Hold the line, we're coming back.
All right, Geego, back with you.
Yeah. So, okay, Omar. So let me just agree with you and then show you what is the point for full.
Yeah.
Nikita Miller has a greater statistical record playing for Jamaica than Michael Holden. Shotgun Smith has a greater statistical record playing regional cricket than Chris Gale.
No.
Carmelo Anthony.
No, I don't know that.
Statistical record.
I don't know that to be a fact, though. You're just saying something.
Okay, so you can go research it then and
Geego, listen to me now.
Man, you see, I take me now. Let me get to a point then.
No, listen to me. I am saying...
Anthony, you're not letting me talk.
Oh, you mean me not let you talk?
Carmelo Anthony has a better statistical record played for USA than Michael Jordan.
And if you're picking, and if you're
you now, so what is it?
But if you get me,
I agree with you.
Then if you agree with me, then we should be having this argument. My argument is why we're having an argument.
But did anybody disagree with you that Nikita Miller has a better statistical record?
When I say I am picking,
I'm asking you a question,
but I'm going to answer you. I am answering you.
Did anybody disagree with you?
And you're going to allow me to answer?
So you're not answering my question.
Everybody, a lot of people have disagreed with me when I say based.
No, I said statistical record.
I am saying I am picking a Jamaica team based on performances for Jamaica.
No,
Nikita gets in ahead of Holding. People tell me say I rubbish me attack.
You're a national. Has anybody disagreed with you?
Yes.
That Nikita Miller has a better statistical record.
People tell me.
That's my question.
Lord, let me answer
my question.
Yes. People tell me that Nikita Miller cannot get in ahead of Holding based on performances for Jamaica.
I said, who's the person that disagreed with you that the statistical record, Miller?
Who would you
name the person?
I'm gonna ask you this now.
No.
Based on what they have done, based on what they have done for Jamaica, who deserves a game more for Jamaica?
You have to answer my question first.
Whole heap of people, including you.
So you're lying on Geego now.
But may I ask you, who would you pick based on what they have done?
Disagree with you that Nikita Miller had a better statistical record.
All right, so
now you're lying.
Diego,
and I don't like people who lie.
Based on what they have done for Jamaica, who deserved the game?
No, you just made it. I want you to take that back. You lied.
You have disagreed with me.
On Nikita Miller's statistical record?
On the fact that Nikita Miller deserved a game for Jamaica based on what he has done for Jamaica.
I disagree with you on the statistical record.
How can you disagree and agree at the same time, big man?
On the statistical record, you're a liar. You stop it. You're a national journalist. Stop lying.
What am I lying about?
Anyway, move on to...
No. You can't call me a liar. No. What am I lying about?
You lied on Dago.
So why you don't answer the question that I'm asking you?
Because you lied. Why should I answer a liar?
You know why you can't answer Diego?
You lied on Dago.
You know why you can't answer the question? Because if anyone out of the two way I tell lie now, I wouldn't need. When I said that based on performances for Jamaica, Nikita Miller gets in ahead of holding. What did you say? What did you say when I said that?
Orville, you just told me that...
Yeah, chance of move on. Chance of move on.
Yeah, we have
we move on. We move on. Next call.
Big up yourself, Diego.
Diego has said, based on performance for Jamaica, holding over Nikita. Now that me I say, then they must say I never that him say. And I call me liar on the radio. No found to disagree. Based on performance for Jamaica, Nikita had a holding. Now that, you can't say you agree that statistically is better, but something else. And then I call me liar. Next call. Who this?
Hello, Geego.
Geego.
Yeah, man. Big up yourself, Arville.
Yes, I'm here, Geego.
Yeah, Arville.
Yes.
All right. You know that with West Indies cricket, right?
Yes.
It's not usual. A lot of times it's not based upon performance to get selected. I remember when Nikita Miller was up for selection.
Yeah.
Right? Marlon Samuel was a big star in West Indies cricket. He was a fixture on the team. Mm-hmm. There was this big mix-up. I think it probably almost went to blows with Nikita and Marlon. And there was this thing about the Mohawk gang and this...
Yeah, man, I heard it.
Okay. And that was one of the main reasons why Nikita wasn't drafted into...
So why was he playing one-day cricket, my boss? Yeah, Marlon used to play one day and Nikita play one day.
Yeah, but he didn't play a great deal of one day. And
no, man, he played about 40.
He played a great deal?
51 day games or 49 one-day games, man.
I don't know if probably when he started to play the one day, I think it was at the latter part, that this big mix-up. And I think why he wasn't even dropped from the one day.
He played ODIs from 2008 to 2018. 50 actually, yes.
Yeah, man, I think
the man played ODI for 10 years for West Indies.
One of the time in Arville, there was this situation where they said Nikita was a man who spoke up in meetings.
No, no by that time.
Compulsive complainer was the term they used.
Compulsive complainer.
So he complain when the white ball.
That is why we not get died. So in complain now 4 days, but not in the one day.
West Indies cricket, when you ruffle feathers, you really get very far.
I think the logic is that them feeling for their mind that Nikita Miller doesn't do enough out the top bats.
Me think that.
And that them are going at them mindset.
I don't understand how that has to be the mindset. But the man take 406 to say if I lucky him lucky. Make me say if him that lucky in some test match now.
But I just feel the whole mix up.
How much games Cornwall got? 9?
Cornwall get 9 games.
You could have given him at least a 10 game for swim up.
You see, in West Indies cricket,
especially since we're losing regardless.
Yeah, it almost be like an altar boy sometime, Yeah,
you say the argument the boy said he was a troublemaker would work if he never played 51 days.
Yeah, but what time did they consider him a troublemaker? In the latter part of his one-day career and when he played most of the matches, that's the thing.
You say Al Diego tell company radio and say me that pick Bulleye over Nikita Miller. And then I come go on like him never disagree with my argument.
Yeah. But I will, to be honest with you, I think it's non-cricketing issue.
No. I'm saying Diego we company radio and I go on like nobody disagreed with me. Diego tell me say if him say the two of them up Nikita Miller and Dennis Bulleye we average 36. In the same era when Nikita Miller play, me that pick Nikita. Diego is not credible for this Nikita Miller issue. Well, like nobody never disagreed with me.
Well, it's not cricketing issues though. That is.
Then listen. When Diego come and I go like people of this, Diego credible to you. Diego would have picked Dennis Bulleye. We take wickets at 36 apiece.
No, Diego just want
I want company to come argue with me about him more credible than me as a liar.
Diego have a punch hole in your argument.
Everybody know. I would me thought that now them say really.
I will quickly before I go.
Yeah,
anybody you and Blake.
Yeah.
When people are, I think you and Blake. I don't know if you agree with me. You and Blake was a world champion, but I think some people qualify the championship, because Blake bold false started in that race.
If it's only a one man beat him, a one man know that they could have beat him still.
So I don't know if them look on it and say he wasn't really champion because Bolt never falls.
No man, but when you second to behind Bolt, it means that you're second in the whole world in award.
Yeah, but
and it's a Jamaican award, you know.
It's a Jamaican award, but I don't know.
No, it shouldn't work against it.
Well, when a Jamaican would have won back to back, not back to back, 100 meter silver at the Olympics and 200 meter silver at the Olympics.
It's not.
And then the second fastest.
But the thing is,
are they? Is it the fastest in both?
Both 1 and 2.
No, man, forget
969 is the fastest.
Yeah, but
time
it look like in Jamaica you get awarded for breaking world records or getting gold medal. I don't think they really award if you getting silver. You know.
Even if the silver is the both.
So you're telling me that what's her name? Is has a bigger career thus far than in terms of achievement than Blake? I don't think so.
Oh, Sherika.
Sherika, no.
Well, Sherika has like this one of the fastest time in the world, living and stuff like that, you know. So.
Him should have get some kind of something should have did it for you one day.
The man is the second fastest man in the history at the 100 and the 200.
And the 200. That should have counted for something.
Third, before I go now.
The man is the youngest ever world champion at the 100 meters.
I don't understand, Sean. We should have signals.
What the Lakers have? 5-0.
Yeah, 5-1, man. Them win.
Them win last night?
Yeah.
We want to squeeze one more Geego. Them are signals.
Right, bless up on yourself. Here's that.
All right.
Oh, Sean Rick Sherika so much.
I mean,
Rural,
you have 2 minutes.
Why so it I see one man on the line. Me as a first caller. I get 2 minutes, I wait 20 minutes. I have one man on the line with the same topic over and over just to be your opposition. Why? I know me just get 2 minutes. I may run my 2 minutes fast.
Yes.
My wife was a non-footballer. Let me just meet her, she don't know about football. Take her to the national stadium, take her to a couple of matches. Then me is a Ronaldo fan. Because I used to play for Man U, with a Man United fans.
Mm-hmm.
But watching Real Madrid, she said, Ronaldo. You know what he said to me after around 4 games? Ronaldo is not the man. Ronaldo is up at the box waiting to kick the ball inside the goal. Marcelo is the ball. You know what I have to do? I have to get her a Marcelo jersey from top to bottom. Because she analyzed the game in such a short period of time. So when the experts are analyzing and not seeing that Ronaldo lose form, you don't know what he said. And my wife is a non-baller.
But most experts think he has lost form. Not the same player. Struggling.
Okay. Point taken. 2, Wayne Rooney is my baller.
Mm-hmm.
Wayne Rooney can't do nothing wrong to me. As most people who prejudice against their baller. Not saying Ronaldo, Messi, and all those ballers aren't great. But some people don't admit them bias with their baller. Well, me admit that. 3, I will.
Yeah.
I've been listening to this program for such a long time that I want to tell you this for so long. Back in the days when me and my baby mother broke up, you know, when I used to listen to the show, in the day, I stopped listening in the day and wait to listen it 8 o'clock each night, because when I go home, I have no one to talk to. I was home alone. So I use the program to put me to bed. Home alone, no TV, just in the dark. Big up yourself, big up the program, but be more consistent with certain callers. Don't be biased with certain callers. Because they are not wasting time. The same topic over and over just to be your opponent.
Just to be my opponent, eh?
Just to be your opponent.
All right.
You know what you're saying is the I dot and the T cross, but they just can't come to your analysis.
No, they won't. Me know.
All right, Rural.
So don't get frustrated by that.
Me stop get frustrated now, man. When me drive over 4 o'clock, I don't even remember.
All right.
But I leave it there. Which rural country you call from?
West Rural, St. Andrew.
All right, big up rural.
Big up yourself.
All right,
that's it. Wonderful program again, as usual. Thanks to Oster Hoy, thanks to Kat Anderson, thanks to producer Sean Grant. Thanks to all the people who took time to call. And listen, join us again tomorrow. Same place, same time, we do it all over again. Until then, have yourselves a great day.